With full-scale invasion looming on the horizon, Rosalie and the Phola Defense Force are in for the fight of their lives as the Lunar armies test the region's defenses. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome to a very special episode of Boarding Party. We have some new faces here. I would like to introduce the folks at home to Brian and Emily. Thank you guys so much for showing up last minute to help us fill out our lovely Phola Defense squad.
Yes.
Yes, when last we left the folks at home, this town was in dire straits.
Yeah.
But in an effort to just get us right into the moment, rip the Band-Aid off, what we're going to do is we're going to roll for initiative for today. So we'll rejoin everybody at home in just a sec. Here we go. Starting us off, I'm so sorry, is a couple things. The first thing that happens as we begin our defense, Rosalie has just activated a defense beacon, lighting up the reactor tower like a big old Christmas tree, shooting out a signal that all hands are necessary. All hands on deck, please. The regional champion appears and destroys a giant that is almost impossible to comprehend. I know this is a lot. It's going to be okay. But as our champion and Rosalie kind of unite outside the Phola Defense Tower, our various defenders will introduce themselves in due time. But for now, the first thing that happens is one of those large giants throws an electrode full force at one of these pylons.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe he'll roll up. 27 on initiative
Are we
there.
already due?
So we'll find out. We'll find out. It might be okay.
Just like from the top. All right.
Yeah. So actually, I'll let Devin roll 1d6 and tell me which pylon's getting hit, and then it has to make a dex save. But it's a structure. Two. Okay. Pylon number 2.
Oh boy.
Roll a dex save. There's a chance you succeed.
Come on,
even though you're a structure.
7 on the die.
7 on the die. That is a failure because it is a building.
Yep.
Time to roll so many dice. Okay. Everything is fine. Your safety is not guaranteed.
Starting off hot.
The constant reassurances aren't helping.
I know. They're not meant to.
It's fine. You take
It's
200
fine,
damage. It's fine. It's not that big a
It's
deal.
fine.
It blows up, but you're fine.
It's fine. It's 8d10 doubled because it's a structure.
Oh, cool,
It's going to
cool,
be
cool,
fine.
cool, cool.
You have repair packs, so you can fix it.
Uh-huh.
It's a low roll.
I can't
1,
fix shit.
10,
It's all right.
20,
I think Brian and I can. Brian and I
30.
can fix towers.
40. So 80 points of damage to pylon number 2.
Yikes.
Oh, boy.
Can I
Dragon
for you? Or do you
You can just go ahead and put a big X over pylon 2.
I don't put the dragon because I was like, it's on fire.
It can be repaired. This
so
is
just
why
put
we have
like
repair
a
packs.
squiggly next to
Yes.
it.
Next
So-
to it, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So pylon number 2.
2+.
One of these enormous giants just hucks an electrode, and on its way it just begins to charge up, and it explodes right on impact, and one of these pylons just shatters. So until it is repaired, E and A are unavailable, and pylon number 2 cannot be fired.
Was that electrode, was that self-destruct? Is it gone?
No.
Okay.
It is not gone.
Okay.
It does still need to be dealt with. That is a move that is called Wall Breaker.
You want me to put a...
Little electrode?
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, perfect. So we'll just go ahead and put an electrode there. Very good. Up next is a thing that I now get to introduce to our new players. So thank you so much for coming. I'm so excited to tell you that there is an eldritch monstrosity on approach. It moves in a way that should be impossible. It has no form, and yet it is everywhere. It is a mass of red tangled veins and muscles that crawls unnaturally across any surface and just picks up matter and mass and pulls it into itself and just grows larger by the second. It is capable of moving through structures without destroying itself or the structure because it's not really here. It just clips through anything in its way. But it's really far away, and as such, I'm going to use this thing, and it's on approach. You guys have a couple rounds before it gets here, but it is massive, and it is the thing that flung an electrode into the battle. But as it appears, you know what? I was going to say your name, but I'm going to let you do it. Joel,
right.
Please introduce your temporary character.
All right. So Rosalie lights up this tower. The lights go up. Victor Jones, that's my character's name. He...
You gotta tell him your call sign, sir?
Yeah, in a second. A veteran of the previous war. He goes by his call sign Volt because he is an electrician and an engineer. He has some PTSD from the sirens going off, and he immediately jumps astride his Zebstrika, who he named Zulu Sierra off of military words there.
I love it so much.
And gets riding down into the city, and as he throws a Pokeball ahead of him, and an electric ghost type Staraptor comes out named
snap.
Airstrike, and he directs Airstrike to go and do just that to the electrode over there as he starts making his way towards the city.
I love it. Go ahead and place your Airstrike on the board and go ahead and roll for an attack.
Okay, so we're gonna come at him with a dual wing beat.
A dual wing beat.
Yep.
Okay.
For a 14 and a 25.
14 to 25. They would both have worked.
Okay.
And as such, they will both work. Because I thought you were rolling at advantage, so those I had to pivot halfway through my sentence.
2
and change
attacks.
it. We're gonna figure this out. Go.
Okay. 12 points of flying damage.
12
Nice.
points of flying damage.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
There we go. Beautiful. Go ahead and remove that electrode sapper from the board.
Nice.
Wallbreaker, as I will now inform you, places the electrode at a hit point, so that it can then self-destruct on its turn. So now that we've learned, Victor, in your time in the war that I'm not going to get into, you've seen this kind of sapper technology before, but never in the hands of an electrode. And you watch this eldritch bomb fly out, blast into one of your pylons, and you're like, so much hard work is going to go into fixing that pylon. You command Airstrike to fly in, 2 dual wing beats slam into the electrode, and it just dissipates.
Nice.
Well done.
I imagine I would also relay over radio to a fellow engineer to let him know to start making his way.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's a little radio blip at your side. All hands on deck, and you're like, I better get going. Then we'll get to that when it's time. Because now that I've remembered to roll for your supporting cast, we're going to go ahead and put... That's going to be Urshifu. Is going to be hanging out right here. Urshifu has a name that these three will be aware of. It's called the Manslayer, or the Slayer of Men, if you prefer. And it's just stands about 8 to 10 feet tall with a bit of a hunch, and its arms are made of pure like maroon and brown crystal. And it's just standing, waiting, kind of braced, and it flexes one of its knees, getting into like a runner stance, and the ground beneath its foot cracks. And it just gets ready for war. But this isn't about what Urshifu's doing. It's about what Rosalie's Ampharos is going to do.
Oh boy. Let's see. Rosalie's Ampharos, probably standing right next to the player, man. Oh god.
just the casual touch the arm.
Yeah. And actually in doing so, she is going to be like, got this, buddy. Seeing that there's no threat in place currently, she is going to Volt Guard the Urshifu.
Love it.
She's gonna be like, go ahead. You got this.
Massive.
Yeah.
Massive. Okay. Very good. We have another of Blue's team. This is going to be the Dragapult. Go ahead and throw that out for me.
Same area?
Yes. This one, however, does have a pretty massive hit that it can do. So it's going to look up to the sky, and there's these 4 parting of clouds before suddenly these 4 massive meteors come flying down towards this guy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
So what we'll do, we'll give him a dex save, which he will fail. And then everybody go ahead and roll some damage for me. I'm gonna outsource this because there's a lot. I need a total of 16 d6s rolled.
50.
A
clean 50.
Beautiful.
Nice.
A nice clean 50 from the Draco Meteor. As Dragapult wastes no time launching out a massive barrage of Draco Meteors into this enormous creature. And it doesn't even seem to flinch. But in the sort of dust and rubble that kicks up, there's a whole bunch of little blue aliens that are just full on running with their big heads, so they're kind of flopping around. And there's a couple like hovering bigger red aliens that are pointing straight ahead. But that meteor does take out a couple of those guys too. But it is once again time to check in with Volt.
Yep.
Victor Jones.
So we are riding in, gaining speed.
Yes.
Charges or like sparks are coming out, like we're going back to the future, and just gonna show up on the scene, but doing the charge.
Yeah.
So that for the entire action, we're gaining a boost to attacks, but we're also going so fast we have a hover speed.
I love it.
And we're getting ready for the next turn.
You're just riding on a zebra, and then suddenly it just folds its arms in like a zoid, and you just fly. I love it.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so you get charged up. Carrie,
Yes,
it's been a slow day at the perfume shop,
it has.
and it's not every day that your first paying customer is obliterated by an eldritch monster as it's walking by the front of your store.
Oh, really? Okay.
And suddenly replaced by 3 to 5 tiny blue aliens that start kind of pounding on the glass at the front of your store.
Wow.
But Spritzy, how are you gonna solve this?
Oh, we're just jumping right in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck. It's your turn and Spritzy. You go back to back. So Carrie and Spritzy, you've got a couple Elgium outside your shop. What'd you think I was gonna let you get to where everyone else was, ma'am? You chose a pre-constructed character. You have places to be, businesses to run.
Yeah,
you gotta lock up.
I had a plan for leaving. That's been
no
foiled.
plan survives first contact with the enemy.
It's true.
Volt can tell you that. He's been in wars.
Okay.
Jesus.
So Spritzy is out.
Yes.
So I am going to have. We're gonna rush out the door.
Okay. You just push past these Elgium at your doorstep and
Yes.
kick them out of the way.
No, you're not gonna ruin my shop.
And one of them just like implodes because they have a hit point.
Oh, cool. That was easier than I thought.
It's a numbers game. it's not how hard you can hit one of them. It's how many can you hit.
Okay, so then I'm
Run,
gonna
Terry.
have Spritzy do Fairy Wind
Okay.
at the
Go for
aim
it.
at the other 3 now, right?
Yeah.
4?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. They're like pooling through the streets.
Oh.
So you can just fire off and run. Like,
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
All right, Spritzy, hold on a second. I gotta go back inside,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run in real
He
quick.
flies out there, prepares to shoot, and then you're like, "Don't leave me."
You like made him hold a sneeze.
Well, go ahead, release the Fairy Wind. I'll be right back,
Okay.
though. And I'm gonna run inside, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in a case that I have underneath the little counter with like the cash register and everything.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a Pokeball that is just in like a little like
Break in case of emergency.
Yeah. And I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna grab it, and then as I rush out, turn the sign so it says closed. Shop is closed.
Okay, that's good. And then you lock it
Yeah.
up. And
Yeah.
You turn all 4 keys in the lock.
That's optimism that we're gonna survive.
And then as I go, I'm gonna grab a couple like vials.
Yeah.
Just of
You can have the
of my
vials
various-
that are written on your inventory. That's
Yeah.
fair. I'll allow it.
shove them in my my little satchel, and then I'm running out, locking the door,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna kick one of these Elgium in the face as Spritzy lets off a
Wow.
Fairy Wind.
Jumanji over here.
The game thinks you rolled, Tia.
Let's see if it 12.
12?
Yeah.
No. Come on, Tia. What are you doing? You fire off a fairy wind. I'm just messing with you. No, it hits an individual Elgium. I'm just messing with you. You're dealing with indies. As you run out the door with Spritzy, you've got a bag full of like perfumes and vials. You've got the Pokeball at your side. You just start sprinting, and Spritzy just sneezes, and one of these Elgium just goes into a pink mist.
Nice.
Just dissipates.
And we're gonna start running to where we heard the explosion.
You can go ahead and put yourself somewhere in like this corner, because you're coming from Punnett Square.
Okay.
So you'll enter in on this side. And then it's going to be the turn of the thing that's in the Pokeball that you grabbed from under your counter. Which could help you get the rest of the way if you needed an extra speed boost.
That's true.
Because it's Dragonite's turn.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You rolled really the same.
This has both
Really
on there.
the
That's why
same.
I keep going to it.
I don't know how else to
Not
phrase
well
that.
or bad, just the
no,
same.
you just
All right,
rolled
well, yeah, we'll
very
just
consistent.
jump on Dragonite and
Okay.
he'll fly us over.
Dragonite will fly you in.
Yeah.
Everybody who has assembled sees a Dragonite flying in, and you're like, oh, hey, it's Carrie. The mild-mannered perfume shop owner who suddenly has a
full-grown
Dragonite just flying in on a big old dragon.
And it smells really nice.
Yeah.
It smells
too.
really good.
It does. It's got a very happy smiley face.
Yeah. And as the wind's flopping around, you're like,
It's perfect. Rosalie.
Oh God. Yeah. After saving all the small children and lighting the beacon,
Yes. Gondor calls for aid.
it does, and she is panic mode, seeing that literally got destroyed within a matter of milliseconds. Actually, first, how far away are these? Is said creature?
This guy, he's about 300 feet away.
Perfect.
At the speed he's traveling, you got about 5 rounds.
Okay.
okay.
Are there any small minions within this area? Or?
They are very quickly on approach, so
Okay.
if you have
They're
anything
coming
that
in!
can reach like to here,
Yeah.
then
I
yeah, I
don't
would do it.
But so
yes,
can't use
they are on approach. You guys basically have like a round and a half to set up.
Okay.
Thunderstorm is still going, correct?
Mhm.
Perfect. All I need. No, and she is just going. She's gonna start working on it. As she needs to make sure it stays fixed.
Okay, you can go ahead and take that damage tick off there. Rosalie whips out a repair pack. She's seasoned. These pylons, you know, they're pretty unstable. They're new tech. You just whip out a little welding kit, patch it up, hot wire a fix. It looks pretty janky. It'll need a solid fix later, but right now it could fire. As you see a little spark shoot out between 1, 2, and 4 there
Perfect.
on our pylons.
And that will be her turn.
Okay, Victor Volt
Yep.
Jones.
He is going to, and I don't care if this requires a check to do, dive off this hovering fast zebra.
No, that's sick. You have like heavy boots and stuff.
Yeah,
You just
land like a parkour runner would and roll out with his wrench and just help like tighten some bolts.
love it.
What are we up against?
And she just points.
My God!
Yeah, you see just an eldritch abomination that is almost too much to behold, but you've seen the horrors of war. This is just worse. So you'll deal with it. You'll be fine. It's on approach. There's a couple hundred alien creatures just on approach. You've heard about these things on the news. You never thought it would come for you,
Okay.
but here they are.
And then just for fun is going to adjust his rivet gun to be able to shoot at range at aliens.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Okay. I'm already going to forget who these are. But Venusaur is going to pop out there. Venusaur is going to grow.
Okay.
Venusaur is
Just
going to...
like out here somewhere?
Yeah, it's going to pop out, and its size is going to grow from large to huge as it becomes enormous, and it gets a plus 10 to damage for a minute. So there's now a huge frog. This thing's like 20 feet in diameter now. It's just sitting out there, breathing deep. There's a thunderstorm rolling overhead, so it can't do solar beam, and it's just... and it just grows, and it's ready for anything. The Swarm!
Oh,
The
great.
Swarm is represented by this green box.
Oh my God.
And it arrives.
It is here.
They are now very much in position as a few hundred, maybe a few thousand Elgium just... They just come running in. They just come waddling into town, and as fast as they can run, they're just going for it. it's Rosalie's Vileplume, and then, oh my goodness, it's all of your guys in a row. So be ready.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to help you through it, but that's why they're all just going to go back to back so that we can just take it one step at a time.
I just have the weirdest picture of the swarm just using like all forward head like motion.
Yeah, they are.
Bobblehead.
They're just doing this. They don't have a rigid body. They're just like, I'm coming for you.
Vileplume.
You know what?
A little bit in front of the Ampharos.
Yeah.
And is going to kind of absorb in some of the nutrients in the ground, whatever there are even within this cobblestone street,
Heck yeah.
and just begin just grass appearing in a 15-foot radius around everybody there.
I love it. Okay, so grassy terrain shoots up. Everybody who's in front of the reactor, there's just a lovely patch of grass. I realize I've grabbed a different laser pointer every time, and now it's green. So it's just like, I thought this was the blue one. Anyways, grassy terrain shoots up in about this radius. Everybody who's over there, even if you're flying, even if you're just kind of in the area, if you're missing hit points at the start of the Vileplume's turn, you're going to heal for a bunch. Okay. That brings us to Starmie.
Water attack on?
Yeah. Oh, you absolutely can.
Here, we can get you in place here.
Like
Yes.
rush out
Yeah.
by the castle?
Starmie springs into action, rolls in like a wagon wheel,
Yeah.
stops in the middle. Give me an
Blast
attack.
as many of them as possible.
Yeah, I started blasting. All right. Get it.
Take out.
Just kill a couple
Is there
of
an
them.
upper limit to how many she can kill in one?
So it's the damage that you roll
Okay.
is how many you
Oh,
kill.
cool.
Literally just-
That's
Oh.
cool.
Which is why I'm being very vague with the exact number that is
Fair.
on approach, because
Right,
it
right,
seems
right.
nearly infinite.
I dig it.
So yeah, every point of damage you deal
As an alien
is a
that's-
kill.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
okay, how did we do?
10.
10. Okay.
Nice.
Starmie, you roll out there, launch out a blast of water, and 10 Elgium are just carved away. And then to your dismay, they just kind of pull back in. But you know you took some out.
Nice.
You're like, I could have sworn there were more dead a moment ago. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, now it is Annihilape's turn as a big ghost monkey comes running out.
All right. So Brian, with his Annihilate,
Yes, I
hears
love
over
it.
the radio Victor calling for help.
Yes, I love
And
it.
he looks over at his Annihilate, who's helping him repair,
Yeah.
and says, let's go. Brian initiates bulk up with Annihilate.
I love it.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give him this. So go ahead and put this little ring
Get
right
bulked.
around there to remind us that Annihilape's over there just going, I just got to get a couple reps in, guys. I got to be ready. Yeah.
Just chug.
He's just like, mainline, please, I need some
Stone
more.
Cold Steve.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't understand. I need more. Okay. Popping out. We're going to use this dice right in front of Starmie. Seeing a very heroic display of like kind of running out there and then seeing what's coming. A massive Turtonator comes sprinting out. It's this big like armadillo-looking guy with a spiky shell. Runs in front of the Starmie, gives you a nod of like, that was pretty heroic, kid. And then just buckles down and its shell just begins to like glow and burn. And it's just in position with a shell trap. If anything gets close to either of you, it's going to blow them up.
Cool.
And then it's time for a Bohemian Commando who is going to come flying out. Yeah, welcome to war, sir. So this guy is going to stand like right in between, and he's going to see that we've got a Turtonator, and he's going to throw some Eldritch Blasts at them.
Oh boy.
He's going to make 4 attacks, and none of them will hit.
Yes.
A
Sucks
2,
to
a
suck.
3, a 4, and an
The
11.
gods have spoken.
The highest one being a 19 in Shell Trap will miss.
And not today.
So as it just skates off the side of the Turtonator's shell, you guys are like, I'm glad you're on our side. And the Turtonator's like, for now.
What?
And just kind of sits. He's ready. He's
knew
buckled down. Well, yeah, that's why no one gets to play blue. Because I'm playing blue. I am. Speaking of, it's Gyarados' turn. It's not Blue's turn.
I think I want to intimidate.
You
I
want to
don't want to
intimidate?
attack, but I want
That's your initial ability.
Yeah. So let's okay,
does that
so
work?
I'm gonna lobby a little bit.
Damage.
Yeah. How does Gyarados pop out and intimidate this horde of like faceless aliens? What do they do?
Was there water in it?
Yeah.
Like pop
yeah.
out of the water and
Yeah, there's like a river running like right below where you guys are fighting. So if this Gyarados
yeah.
just
Nice.
like pops
Pops
out,
out of the water
I would
to
be
intimidate.
terrified. Yeah. Okay, so Gyarados leaps out of the river. Everybody over there is like, holy jeez! As a Gyarados arrives, lets out a roar, and the whole herd just keeps running, but they're like, I don't know about this, guys. Charizard.
The most intimidating foe is the one you don't know what they can do yet.
Exactly. It's just a
Charizard.
man.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
It's just a
Even
guy out
Could
there,
be.
unflinching.
he wants
Literally
to
could
blaze
be.
some of them.
Charizard. So you gotta bring him out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Bring him out, bring him out.
Blaze is your ability. Your
Mhm.
attacks are those.
Or the Inferno. I could do the Inferno.
You could definitely do the Inferno.
Do
Send him
it.
to hell.
Do it. Do it.
Use,
Okay.
Like Growlithe because
Where'd
he's
you-
fire.
There-
No, that's Charmander.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
might be a Charmander floating around. Yeah, there it is.
He's
There
gonna
it
go
is.
out there.
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Ruby. I was
That's
like, who is
Ruby.
it?
That's-
My guys are taking charge.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
ordinarily like a little chef, but right now she's about to immolate this horde of Elgium. So go ahead and roll an Inferno. So it's gonna be that 20-sider.
Woohoo!
It's hiding on the other side of this this little dice tray right there.
Oh.
It's hanging out right there. There you go.
12.
12? Yeah, we're good. We're basically, it's like, I know most of you guys have like a +8 or 9. I'm just looking to not have
For
a 1.
modifiers, yeah.
On a 1, you just somehow manage to not hit anything in a horde.
Yeah, 21.
Her 4 rolls were 21.
21. That's
Nice.
beautiful. So
'em
Charizard
up.
flies in and just... And it's like Fire Lord Ozai when he's becoming the Phoenix King, just blasting into a horde, and 21 Elgium are like, and just blast. And they just get blasted to bits. That's perfect. It's beautiful. There's a Pikachu.
Oh, Lord. Because
Okay.
I can attack
Yes. Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
So I feel
So
like
you can start blasting.
Yeah,
You could
I
go
wanna
after, like, the
blast
commander if
as
you
many as I can.
Okay. Do you want to go after the horde or do you want to go after the swarm guy?
The swarm guy.
The commander. dude.
Yeah.
Commander
hit
man?
the commander
We gotta
man.
get a
Get out
little
of here,
bit
Commander
closer,
Man.
but
Yeah.
Tiny
Just to be
little
able
bit,
to hit
but close enough to hurt.
Okay. So Pikachu runs out, sees the person in charge and is like, "Go ahead. Let's get an attack." Starts zapping. 14? Okay.
Heck yeah.
We zap the Behem Commando for 14.
Nice.
As it just goes, you Looney Tunes, you can see a skeleton for a second. And you're like, as Pikachu just kind of gets low, gets ready for another blast later. It is once again time for Clawitzer. Clawitzer. Another familiar sound for Victor Jones. Just near the reactor's fine.
Okay.
This dude's got stupid range because of course he does. Nobody's been hurt yet for you guys, so he's just gonna kind of open up the cannon a little bit wider, and he's just gonna shoot like right up Main Street here, just right
Nice.
on down, and he'll try to blast the commander.
Do it. With maximum damage.
He's gonna shoot him with a
Yeah.
water pulse,
Okay.
and he gets a lot to hit. Okay. Yeah, it launches off 36 points of damage, like square in the forehead of the Behem Commando, which is still standing. That thing is, it's like Elton John. He's still standing. Better than he ever did.
Hopefully not better than he ever did.
No, he is showing some signs of ow, but he's otherwise pretty okay. But there's the tiny buzzing of wing beats and jet thrusters as a Shedinja arrives on the scene, ready to rock and roll.
Brian Shedinja
Yeah.
arrives on the scene with Brian, following closely behind.
Yes.
Perfect.
I love it.
Shedinja is a very timid Pokemon,
Yes.
and he
Very
doesn't
scared.
want to follow in with Annihilate. So
Yeah.
he just stays back
Okay.
and uses Shadow's Dance.
Love it. He's just hanging out.
Or sword stance. I don't know why I said shadow stance.
Okay.
Sword stance.
I was like, I'm here for it. He's just dancing in the shadow. He's like, yeah. Okay. So you get the ring of physical effect because I don't have one for sword stance, but we'll deal with it. Okay. So Shedinja pops out, starts dancing in the shadows with swords. It's a very dangerous place to dance with swords, but I love it. Okay. Blues Blissey is gonna pop out on the scene. We'll use this one because this is a chonker.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, Blissy's just gonna.
Still?
Yeah, Blissy's just gonna hang out and hold an action for somebody to be hurt
Okay,
because it's just what it do.
sure.
Magneton, you rolled a strong one, a big and strong one. It's your turn.
Magneton not being, well, technically he is the brightest of the bunch, but
He is hyper intelligent. He's many computers.
yeah,
but
he's so
very
worried
slow.
about Rosalie. He's like, oh yeah, I have to do stuff. So he's gonna kind of pop out,
everybody's popping out.
stay near her, but he'll begin to kind of push all 6 magnets together, begin to kind of whirl, and is going to flash cannon the big guy.
Oh heck yeah, dude! Blast him.
Dude, take him out.
17.
17. You're going for the commander.
Yes.
You hit exactly.
Whoa, sweet
Take
mama.
him out. Take
Come on,
him
kill
out.
him.
Come on, come
Yeah,
on.
Kill
kill
him,
him.
Get him, kid. Blast him.
My plan
He's
hinges
already
on you
hurt.
taking him out, Devin.
I'm trying.
Nothing works if you don't do this
18.
right now.
22 points of steel damage.
22 points of steel damage. Okay. As we blast into the commander, you like launch his arm off, and he just reaches down into the earth and plugs in a cobblestone, and it reforms into his arm.
Whoa.
He still takes that damage, but he's ready, and he locks eyes with you, and it's like, you are my threat.
They just start to separate.
Okay. The electrode sapper is currently on recharge because he exploded and died. This guy, movement and dashes, moves up another 160 feet. He'll be here in a bit.
Stay away.
He's a long way away, so don't worry about him yet. The Urshifu sees that a commander is in range. So we have
real
2 hits.
low from
Each of
everybody.
you roll 3d10. This is
Okay.
water damage, and this attack is a guaranteed crit every time it hits. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll 3d10, and then we're going to double the total of everything. 37 doubled is 74.
Take that.
This dude is barely alive.
Oh,
This is the
man.
commander.
Yes,
Yeah.
the commander had 78 hit points left. You hit him for 74. As the Urshifu just runs up, throws one quick punch, and the Behemoth just moves its head out of the way, and then there's already another one going right for it. Just clocks it right in the forehead, and then another one that just blows the body out from underneath it. So it's just a head sitting on the ground, and it's like trying to focus and compute as the Urshifu's just standing over top of it. That's frightening.
Yeah.
Airstrike.
All right.
your thing.
Airstrike's going to fly in, landing way up front. We're going to try to dual wing beat, hit the first attack on the captain, and see
Yeah.
where we go from there.
Okay.
Because hopefully it hits.
I believe in you. Sun's in your eyes.
Yeah, 11.
Every time.
I'm just checking if there's anything else that can help me in this situation. I don't think there is. Okay.
No.
Oh, I'll have to do the second one too for a 22 to hit on that
There you go.
one. 3.
Improbably,
Oh my god.
you leave this thing with a single hit point. As the
Wow.
first
Oh
wing
my.
beat slams into the ground, and the second one, he's got 4 hit points. He's ahead on the ground, and you throw another wing beat, and it goes, and you just chip a little off the top. Dude's got a sick fade now.
Just punch him on the way out.
Oh no. It's alright. Maybe he won't get a turn.
Embarrassing.
I'm trying to see anything.
There's like 16
Embarrassing.
rounds before he gets to go. Maybe someone will hit him for a damage. Ampharos. It's Ampharos' turn.
Yeah. So
Someone kill him.
if I use an electric attack, won't draw it into the pylon.
Nope,
right?
only if you choose to.
Perfect.
For the purpose of this one, Rosalie's got it set to, rather than be a lightning rod, just sort of
Okay.
be ready. You can fire them right now if you want to as well.
Yeah, Ampharos is going to begin to hover and reach her hands up in the sky and just go and thunder into this massive crowd.
Okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Is it a save?
Nope. 31,
Wow.
Okay, yeah, sir, yeah.
43,
43.
right? Yeah.
All right.
43 points of electric.
Ampharos just starts to levitate around you guys as our engineers and just Pholan citizens are gathering for like this random defense. Ampharos just full serenity, just hovers a few feet into the air, and a lightning bolt just strikes into the ground and sends like cobblestones and Elgium flying as you crater like a 20-foot radius of Elgium that then immediately just fills back in, and you're like, oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me. But that is a massive hit. That's huge.
Different.
It's big.
Okay. The Dragapult is not going to do Draco Meteor again on account of doesn't work that way.
Cut it out, Malfoy.
We need 2 volunteers for Dragapult.
You didn't do that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Just
You've been volunteered.
All right.
Do it, buddy.
So that's one
yeah.
volunteer. I need
Yeah.
one more volunteer.
I'll do it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20 each, please.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
I'm realizing now how many d10s I should have given you. 4. Crit?
Yeah. Natural 20.
Attaboy.
Natural 20.
And I only had a 4.
And you hit a 4. Okay, so that'll hit the crowd behind. Basically, he's shooting at the commander, but if you miss, there's a whole wall
There's a
behind
wall,
you. So
yeah.
yeah, basically, if you're making a called shot against something, if you miss, you're just gonna hit the swarm.
So you're telling me I critically hit a thing I only needed to do 1 damage to? Let's obliterate it. Let's go.
Sir, roll your damage for both of you. It's 3d10. I'm realizing how many of these things are just d10s, so I really should have just put a pile of them in front of you.
D10s.
So you should grab 40 of them.
Yeah, I'm like, better late than never. I'll start collecting my d10s.
There we go.
18 doubled to 36.
Okay.
Nice.
Because what's going to happen with these dragon darts is when they kill something, they keep going.
Okay.
So it's going to absorb 1 damage through the skull, fall over, and then just collide with the horde. How'd we do?
13.
13?
What did I say?
36.
36.
18.
So
And then
49.
doubled, yeah.
So 48 will go through to the swarm behind.
Nice.
And one of
It's good,
these
it's good.
commanders is just
Taken
obliterated.
out.
Makes Dragapult look like
So,
One Punch Man over
There's
here.
several commanders.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's more than one, but they're just gonna like on occasion just pop up.
So when one's taken out, another one's like, okay, it's my turn.
And then I'm gonna put this
Meet
here.
my more.
This is just D10s.
Okay.
Because pretty much all of Blue's stuff is various amounts of D10s,
Okay.
and each set comes with 2, so we'll keep it going. So that's the Dragapult. We have Zulu Sierra.
Request. What is Pikachu's ability? Question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could Zulu run by, throw out a shockwave, and ask Pikachu to redirect it at itself?
Like redirect
Back
to
at
you
me.
to hit you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Would you be cool with that?
Sure.
Okay.
Hit me! Hit me!
So Zulu's still flying like a Zoid.
I'm like, we're gonna have this super dramatic siege, and I'm like, I know myself, and I know you, and we're gonna start laughing immediately.
Almost like a gravitational pull is going to shoot a shockwave and ask Pikachu to redirect it so that as Zulu runs by, it hits it again.
Okay. You absorb it
Activating-
into your hand.
Yeah.
Shoot it out the other way. Redirect that lightning.
Which hits me, does no damage, activates my ability for motor drive, which makes me even faster and do more damage.
Are you
Heck
gonna
yeah.
levitate higher now?
Potentially.
Just flying.
Yeah.
God.
That's so Zulu Sierra. You come running and hovering in. You get electrocuted by your own attack.
Yep.
Pikachu, you're feeling stronger just for having experienced this.
Yeah,
As
just
the
for
lightning
using
courses
my
through
lightning.
you. Yeah. It's still going to charge you up because you redirected lightning, so you still get the bonus as well. So that's like the ultimate little combo. Carrie, it's you and your whole team all in a row.
Because I would like to.
Yeah, well, hit me with what you want to do. You want to do the
Dragonite,
I think I know where you're at.
Fly me over. I'm gonna use my area spray,
Yeah.
and then Charizard be like, "Hey, come through here, fly here." light it up.
Light it
Okay.
on fire.
Perfume is pretty flammable.
Yeah.
She does literally have like an aerosol that will explode. It's like
it says-
hairspray.
spray.
It says
Yeah.
it's a flammable gas.
It is a flammable gas.
Okay.
Obviously, we're saving oh no for when it gets really bad.
When it gets real
When
bad.
you
and
need
you
to
know,
leave.
hey, just as a warning, if I use that, I'm out after.
Yeah. I mean, you don't stick around after you oh no somebody.
Fair enough.
That's
Or
what
do
it's
you?
for. It's for when the date's going really bad. You have oh no. All right. Then yeah, you can absolutely do that. Just go ahead and let me know what sort of space you're gonna spray that into, and we'll deal with it when somebody can do fire damage there.
Well, do you want me to just draw it?
Yeah.
It'll be like
Yeah.
right
Go ahead and
here.
take one of those markers, probably the red one.
Well, if I activate it, electricity makes a fire. So it would just
Wow.
Okay,
Nailed
I'll
it.
allow it. I can't see anything that you just did, but I'll
Plus
allow
that
it.
guy's.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
a whole bunch of stuff is on its way. A whole bunch of bad. Okay, so that's Dragonite flying over. That's Carrie shooting stuff out. Is Dragonite going to attack while he's over there?
Yes. We'll do extreme speed.
So fast.
So fast.
Okay.
So that they don't see what I've just done,
Yeah.
Nice.
and they also don't see me coming.
It's just going to look like you cracked the ozone
Yeah.
in front
Carrie
of them.
puts on her neck brace so she
Takes off with extreme speed, and Carrie is just left on the ground
Yeah, yeah.
like, oh.
or going so fast she's still there. Dragonite can come pick
There's
her
the
back
after
up.
image.
All right,
Okay.
so let's see.
the flash.
Oh boy. 16,
Yes.
7.
7?
2d10s, yeah.
Okay. As you fly through the crowd, dropping this aerosolized mist, ready for a spark to ignite it, Dragonite just kind of just punches like 7 guys on the way out as they just a fine mist appears in the aerosol, and the swarm is like, we're taking casualties, but I don't know where from. Hey, that dragon's still coming, and you've already blitzed and gone away.
Yeah.
They're like, we gotta watch out for that guy. He's doing something suspicious. As they just start disappearing. Rosalie, and then Victor, you're on deck.
Yep.
Did Spritzy already go?
Oh no.
Is Spritzy doing anything?
Yes, Spritzy's gonna do Calm Mind.
Okay.
Oh.
You can have the Ring of Magical Effect.
Okay. That'll help distinguish.
I could probably,
anyway.
yeah. There's so many rings. I just
That way
like
I
using them
just
all.
no.
Just Dragonite the marble.
Yeah.
Perfect. The marble glass. So Rosalie, Victor's on deck.
I can just layer action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate the seawall.
Okay.
Just pulls out like a little pad. Boop, 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 boop.
Roll for me. 60-12.
39.
39.
You said 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy cow. Okay. Rosalie, you hit a little button on your sort of arm pad, and pylons 5 and 6 fire at each other and create this little bolt that creates a mesh net and then just starts shooting out blasts into the crowd as 39 Elgium are completely incinerated, which then causes the aerosol to ignite.
Let's go.
So go ahead and I think I put damage on there for you, and if I didn't, we're going to figure it out.
No. I mean, the first part was being poisoned, so no, there's no.
Okay. Then we're going to just improvise, and
Okay.
they're going to take 2d6 damage right now, and then at the
Okay.
start of Carrie's next turn as well, as that fire is just burning. 7. Not bad. Okay.
Rosalie.
7 more are caught up in the ashes. They're like, ah!
Rosalie is going to move back a little bit. She's gonna look at Victor and be like, "All right, you got this, right? I gotta." And then she just points and she just takes off.
Yes, ma'am.
It's perfect. All right.
That's it for her.
Rosalie, you fire off a beautiful pylon mesh netting of lightning that then causes a fiery explosion in the distance. And then Victor Jones.
Yep.
Volt.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Victor is gonna run up to pylon 4.
Yeah.
Come out, do a dodge roll unnecessarily. Land up next to pylon 4. See his friend Annihilate that he's met in the past, and just give a salute to him real quick, and be ready to.
Pull the lever, Crown.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull the lever! ready to pull the lever.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Okay. That's Victor. We have the Venusaur, which is now classified as a huge creature. The wall is on fire, so it's gonna move to like here.
Okay.
And it's gonna move very carefully because it's large enough to crush everyone.
Wow.
So it just kind of like, it's like, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, and it's still just like cratering the earth beneath its feet. This is like, sorry, I should have grown later. Sorry. Oh, jeez. And it's gonna hold for that wall to come down because it doesn't want to get set on fire. Yeah. The swarm runs into the barrier. So I need you to roll that damage again.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, have.
They're about to learn that they shouldn't do that,
Oh
but
God!
Should I do
You
the
really
fire
shouldn't
one?
have. 5 for the first 3.
Oh, yikes, dude.
Oh, that was
Seven
terrible.
again.
I keep getting 7s.
8, 10, 12.
You
Lucky
almost
number
did as much as
11.
him in 2 d6s as he did in
Wow.
6 d12s.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
roll above a 5.
Wow.
okay, a couple more. It's pretty fitting. A couple more get incinerated, and then the whole swarm is like,
They learned their lesson pretty quick.
and then they're gonna collapse on pylons 5 and 6
Get out of here.
and attempt to damage them so that the rest of the horde can get through.
Hold the line.
So our Elgium swarms. A quadrant kind of like flanks off to group 5. This one's gonna miss. That's a 3 on the die. The other 2 will both hit. So what they're gonna attempt to do is they're gonna attempt to bring harm to natural environments by damaging this pylon. And they deal 8 damage to it. Not enough to deactivate it, but enough to be worrisome. There it is. And then the other group is gonna collapse onto pylon number 6. They get a natural
Boom.
1,
Yeah. Which means
a
they get hurt.
24, and a natural 20. Which
But the natural
means
1 cancels out the
Yes.
right?
the natural 1 is going to cause damage to the group that hits it.
That's right.
And then they're going to
Stop hitting
deal
yourself.
Another 60-12.
19 points of damage to that one. That one is
Yow.
going to take a sizable hit and short out. So that wall will come down. But in so doing,
I'll get it, gang.
Engineers.
Yeah.
engineers, let's ride.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
In so doing,
You're not
there's
getting
a
paid anything
chain.
for this.
What?
Yeah, there's a chain
I'm outta here.
reaction, and 12 more Elgium are blitzed for the privilege of striking the pylon system. Okay, but they do manage to bring it down as the swarm kind of breaches through where that was. Those 2 can't be fired this round again anyway. They got to charge for a whole round.
Okay.
But pylon number 6 is now damaged. Oh no. Vileplume.
Yeah, she's just gonna go in acid spray. Just a big ass cone.
Yeah. Okay.
Good thing
deck
I'm
save.
a bird.
A deck save.
Just right on you.
It's a natural 20.
Oh.
They'll take half, right?
They'll still take damage.
All creatures, dexterity saving throw, take 1d10 acid damage.
Yeah. I like to imagine that where you're spraying is where that lightning arc just eviscerated all of them.
Yeah, so that's 3 points of damage,
Okay.
reduced to 1.
Oof. Okay, one guy, you melt one guy. He's running up and he's like, the barrier is down. This is my chance.
Just dusted.
And then
I
he's
don't feel
gone.
so good, Mr. Stark. That
Yeah.
one.
Bad days for that guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy in the blob. He's just being pulled into nothing. He's done.
Nobody there's missing HP, but grassy terrain still stands. That's it.
Beautiful.
Oh, wait. She actually gets an extra damage die because
Unbeautiful. Do it again.
10.
Hey.
Okay,
High five.
one guy gets
4.
killed, and then the acid keeps going and hits 5 more. There you go. Now we're caught up.
My bad.
You're fine.
I'm still trying to get used to
There's
all this.
I know,
She's
everybody's
alive.
new. This is why this is a zero pressure, high pressure situation. It's totally fine.
Well put. Well put.
We have Starmie, we have Annihilate on deck.
I want to mind trick some of the guys to go in the opposite direction.
I love it. Okay, roll me.
Turn around.
Yeah, roll me the damage of Psychic.
17.
17.
17. Okay. About 9 Elgium are running in, and Starmie, you just flash the red gem on your chest, and they all go.
Start running the other way.
And they just start running into the horde, and they're just like colliding into each other, and they're like, "We have to get where we're going." As you put in their mind that they were facing the wrong way. Everybody's running the wrong way. You idiots, turn around. We have to go this way.
Sheeple.
This is where we're going. And they just start running
Wake
against
up.
the current. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, Annihilate. You are up.
As Annihilate's bulk up ends, I send him in
Yes.
to do a Rage Fist on the Horde.
Yes.
So 10 plus
you
2,
could get
so
one.
10 plus 2 is
12
12.
damage.
12 damage. Okay. That's massive.
Woo.
Imagine killing 12 aliens in one punch.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
Annihilate is just bristling with power, slams his fists into the ground, runs towards the horde, punches one Elgium, and it goes tumbling through and just decapitates like 3 more. You grab the body and fling it back like a bat, knock the legs out of 6, and then you just start pounding them all together. And you grab the final 2 and just clap them together, and they just pulverize.
Jeez.
As Annihilate just turns back and is like, "I got this, Brian. Don't worry." The Turtonator sees that the terms of engagement have changed and is like, "Oh,
Step your game up, dude.
okay." And it's gonna drop out of its defensive stance, open the nozzle on the front of its schnoz, and it's gonna launch a flamethrower into the horde.
All right.
And the horde does not succeed. 57. That 57 points of fire damage to the swarm.
Ow.
Yeah, there's a blessing and a curse here. Seeing the Annihilate, the Turtonator kind of rolls out of the way and is like, "All right, that one knows what it's doing," and just incinerates a like 80-foot line of Elgium that almost starts to like lick at the heels of the thing that's on approach. And then the swarm just collapses in on itself, but it gets a little bit narrower as it's no longer pooling into like alleyways so much. Now they're just kind of up on sidewalks and in the streets.
I'm imagining it like World War Z.
Yes, that's exactly. They're just like they have no. Yeah, they like every time you guys have fought them as your actual characters, they've been very slow, very methodical.
Mm-hmm.
This is like what they're meant to do.
Right.
They are just made of dust and earth, and if they explode, a commander will make another one.
Right.
So they just run down the street, and they're getting burned alive, and all of that data is getting built up, which is dangerous.
Yeah.
It's time for a Bohemian commander to appear. He's going to use a thing called download, and he's going to sit there, and he's going to get a buff to a couple things. And there's a big strand of energy that kind of pulls from his forehead to the entire swarm behind.
Oh no, he's sending it to all the rest.
He's doing something.
Oh boy.
He's gonna run out there and just, and there's just a little tether between all of them. And then it's time for Gyarados, and then Charizard, and then Pikachu.
I want to power whip him with my tail.
You gonna power whip him? All right, Gyarados, you screech up there, you pull the E brake, do a J turn, and just whip him with the tail end. I love it. Okay, so if we want to hit the commander, we do have to roll the 20.
Whip it real
We gotta
good.
see, and then we'll see if you miss, you'll still just whip a bunch of dudes behind.
It's a win-win.
11.
11
Know what I'm saying?
On the die?
Huh?
So
Okay.
Plus whatever
Huge.
you have.
plus 10.
Yeah,
Okay,
so 21. Okay, so that will hit the commander, and then we have a whole bunch of damage to do.
Yeah.
24.
24.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Gyarados, you go screeching up to the line. Whoosh, a bunch of whips shoot out of you, slam into the commander. A lot of damage. It's good stuff. We love to see it.
Big leg.
Charizard.
I want to hit him too.
Yeah, go for
Do
it.
Charizard.
it. Dude.
Take
I
Yeah.
want him out. I want him out.
Take
Yeah.
him out.
I'm gonna do.
As well, you should.
I'm gonna do the dragon's breath on him.
Oh no.
Nice.
He's just standing there and he's like, "All right, everyone, I'm downloading the
plus
data.
10.
There's a dragon."
14 on the
14?
hit,
100
14 to hit?
Yep.
plus
on
10.
The, on the die.
Plus 10.
Plus? Okay, perfect. Very good.
24.
Then yes. That will hit, and then we have some damage to roll.
16.
Yes.
16 more. Okay. This Bohemian commander emerges from the horde, is immediately whipped by a Gyarados and blasted with Dragon Breath, and is like, ow. And the whole horde's like, ow, 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 ow. Pain hurts, ow. Pikachu.
Hold the line.
Pikachu. I think I want Pikachu to charge one of those beacons.
Okay,
Nice.
which one are you
Nice,
thinking?
nice.
I'm thinking number 3.
Number
'cause it's
three?
a little bit
Nice.
behind the firewall.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me some damage for your electric move.
17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and mark down 17 damage.
17 on 3?
Yes,
Is that what
so
you're attacking?
17,
Yeah, on 3.
17 on there.
Nice.
Okay, Pikachu, you've been amped up. Zulu Sierra zapped into you, and you just channel that energy into Zulu Sierra and the third pylon as you're like, I am the conductor. I'm ready. That's good stuff. Blues Klawitzer. Okay, he's gonna miss the commander, which is unfortunate, but he will blast a few dozen dudes on the way out. Because he's a failure. Failed the hit. So 17 Elgiums will be destroyed.
I'll take it.
And then for the record, Blue's team is here. Blue is not here.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
Blue's somewhere else. Doing stuff. Okay. So that's Klawitzer. Moving on. Shedinja.
Okay, so with Shedinja,
Yeah.
we're going to make our way up to... is it 5 that's dead?
6 is
5 is damaged, 6 is down.
Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, down. We're going to start making our way up, way up to 6.
Okay.
So I will use one of my repair packs
Yes.
to repair.
Okay, so go ahead and mark off all the damage on there. It just fixes it right up.
Woo!
You sprint over there. You've got like a screwdriver in your teeth. You slide in on some knee pads, crack open a panel, do a little quick fix, and a little bit of some sparks start to shoot out of there. 6 is back online. Does Shedinja want to get in there, do any attacking?
Okay. So I'm going to hold,
Okay.
and I'm going to use sword dance again.
Okay.
To get in the-
stronger.
Yeah. And question.
Yes.
The 1 minute, how long does that last?
Until we're done today.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
typically be 10 rounds of combat, but this
Okay.
is round 2.
Okay,
So,
so
it's longer than you'll have to worry about.
sweet.
It will last
So-
you, hopefully not longer than his life, but it will last you.
He has 1 HP.
He has a hit point. If he takes
hit
damage,
point.
he will die.
Yeah.
But it has to be super effective.
I get 2 moves or two chances basically.
Yes. Yeah, he's got a
focus sash.
he's got a focus sash. He's sitting in there, he's like, I'm ready, baby.
incredible.
He is the most zen shit in
He's the Karate Kid.
So now I have 2 stacks of swords dance.
You do. Shedinja starts dancing with some swords again while Brian's doing the repairs. He's ready. He's doing butterfly knife tricks behind the Walmart.
Impressing all his friends.
Yeah. Blues Blissey is still just holding. Nobody's taken a hit yet. It's just waiting. Magneton.
Not liking that it's BFF forever is so far in the front. Is going to kind of hover above. You know what? Above. And seeing the commander doing weird sussy things is going to flash cannon it.
Flash cannon. So anyways, I started blasting.
Oh, come on, dude. Devin, you're killing me.
Dude.
You're killing me, dude.
Wait.
Give
wait,
it to me,
wait,
Drew.
wait,
Give it to me,
wait.
Drew.
Okay, I nudged it, but
No.
it was a 20. I'll give it to you.
No,
Will
no,
you?
no.
I'll
That's-
re-roll it.
No, you gotta
I'll
re-roll
re-roll
that.
it.
That's bad juju to take that.
a 1.
Oh my god.
You should have taken my gift.
It's bad juju to
Joel made me. I'm just
All
kidding.
right.
Yeah.
Flash
natural one.
cannon on a 1 blasts over the head of the Elgiums. Okay, top of the round.
Man.
Our big
Sorry.
friend
No, get away.
reaches out to the sort of back of its haunches and throws another electrode sapper.
Get out of here.
But it throws it
Okay.
into our pile of friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Now-
the B area here?
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
Turtonator, Vileplume, Magneton, the Venusaur, and the Starmie incoming.
Gyarados. Annihilate.
We'll see if this hits.
Is it electric damage?
No.
Okay.
It's explosion.
It is force damage, and it's not an attack roll. It is, in fact, a dexterity save. So 48.
Total?
So 48 total, which would be our base damage we're working with is 24 on
Yes.
a failure.
Uh-huh.
So, Starmie takes...
It would be 12. You said you take a quarter.
If you succeeded the save.
Oh, if you succeed, okay.
Yeah. So, 24 damage to Starmie.
Ow.
We have 24 damage to Venusaur.
Ow.
Vileplume took 24.
Vileplume takes 24.
76.
Magneton, you're going to take
6.
6. And then Turtonator will also take...
Ow.
They got a lot.
the 12. Our big boy is now in range to be a problem. So go ahead and just put him on like the back top of this so that we can still get those D10s. So yeah.
Does he kill all the Elgin?
No. Because remember
He
how
just
he
absorbs
moves through
them.
stuff?
He can choose to move through these things?
I think he chooses to kill them all.
That'd be really
That would
sweet
be
if he
very
did.
silly if he did that.
Be pretty cool if he-
He does see a damaged pylon number 5 to its eyes that it doesn't have. Pylon number 6 should still be down, even though it's not. It's a little sneaky. It is going to bring its arm around and just attempt to crush pylon number 5.
How dare you?
So much. 22.
You can just say the pylon's gone.
I mean, it pretty much is, because I've rolled half of them and we're in the 40s. So pylon number 5
is down.
Much like Lubega, is finished. Its career
Like,
is
we
done.
can't bring it back.
It's going to be destroyed and then absorbed into the creature as new matter.
Okay. So
As it
you're
just-
saying...
So you can, in fact, erase pylon number 5.
Does it look like this thing is getting stronger by absorbing it? Larger or anything like that?
Larger, yes. Stronger, it's very hard to discern. This is
Okay.
just a mass of matter that is just moving forwards and just converting everything it touches.
Okay. I just didn't know if mechanically speaking it's like it's gaining more HP or like a shield or anything like that. If we
Nah.
could discern.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
All right, Urshifu, come on.
There's... yeah, there's
on.
that. So Urshifu
God.
is completely unafeared of this thing because
No, that's the... He's back here.
he's back there. He should be.
Yeah,
up
I was like,
ahead,
he
'cause
yeah,
managed to
yeah,
punch
yeah.
something.
Yeah, he's here.
So he's going to
He's there the
waste
whole
no
time.
time. He's going to spring off like a nearby light pole and then kick off a building and kind of partially collapse it and just run out, fists flying
At the
big guy.
At the ooey
He's
gooey?
wasting no time. He's going to fight Ooey Gooey.
good.
And he gets...
He gets absorbed.
That would be awful.
That would be not good.
Oh, we're screwed now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
All 3 attacks hit, which means all 3 attacks are crits. Remember 25.
Okay,
Okay. 10, 20,
Oh, you mean my age?
38
nice.
plus
Try.
6, 44 plus 25.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
My age.
70 is 140 minus 2 is 138. So 138 damage to the Lurcher.
Wow.
Airstrike.
All right, Airstrike is gonna panic seeing this gigantic mess of veins and disgusting, and try to channel some of this thunderstorm into a hurricane, and request a strength save from the commander.
From the commander.
Yeah,
Do you have hurricane?
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Why?
hurricane.
A double hurricane.
He's got a hurricane from just being a boss.
Well, then I'll wait and we'll do a full-on tornado together.
What is the DC? Is it
Hurricane's bigger than a
much
tornado.
more than 11?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
16.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 57.
57.
57.
Okay.
Airstrike got
nice.
mad at missing or not doing that much last time and leaving him at 1 HP.
Yeah. You're like, won't make the same mistake with you.
Yeah.
And a hurricane whips up. Jinkies. Whole hurricane. Ampharos. You up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But seeing that giant thing is going to... This creature is over some of these, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, it is very in the middle. It's in the thick of it.
Yeah, she is going to aim for the big guy with thunder. That is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. Oh, Shupro, no. He's so
Shupro.
big, it misses.
So
He's
that's
above
30,
where the
12,
thunder would originate, so
plus
he's...
next to that, so I just do another 39.
39.
Sorry,
I was like, how did you only do 9? Okay. 39.
Yeah.
All right. Ampharos. You channel all of your energy into a powerful strike, and a bunch of veins kind of like split apart as the lightning strikes into the ground around this thing, shoots back up, all the muscles kind of tense on it, and then they just reform. It's a good hit, though. It's 39. That's a hit for 39. That's a good hit.
Yeah.
Dragon Bolt. Dragon Bolt's going to do some launches. Let's get some volunteers to roll some attack dice. This is the attack roll.
Oh, come on, another one.
6.
Okay.
I
So,
think that's
It's a 9.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a 9? Yeah, 9.
Woo.
9. All right.
A little bit better, a little bit
9.
better.
So, the Lurcher is hit by both. One is a crit. The other one is still a solid hit. I need 3d10 from each of you.
Nice.
And then, Tia, you're going to double your die result.
Do it.
17.
Bottom.
I have perfume.
17.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay.
She rolled 18.
Two, what are they? Are they dreepies that it shoots?
Yeah.
Yes.
Two little dreepy darts are loaded into the cannon on the back of Dragapult, and it just goes, "Good luck, my children." And one of them is just, it just hits square in the forehead of this thing, and shoots out the other side, and then is just completely atomized on the other end, as the other one just goes. Just dissolves. Still does damage, but the dreepies are in fact small enough to just be converted on touch.
Oh my
Presso
god.
depresso.
Yeah, load up some more dreepies. That's why they're already
Load 'em
ghosts. They're already ghosts.
Load them up.
Load me in the cannon,
They'll
mother.
be okay. Zulu Sierra.
Yes. I'm so ready. You have no idea.
2 turns of setting up.
I know. All right, Zulu is gonna charge
Zulu Sierra.
the commander.
Charge that commander.
Um,
The sleeper. Yes. Awakened.
right underneath
Yeah.
its good friend airstrike, and just bop right in with a wild charge.
That's wild.
Yes, it is. For a 29 to hit.
That will hit almost twice.
Nice. And then
Holy
we're
cow.
gonna do 10, 13, 18 total.
18 total. Okay. That's beautiful. You go charging in. Your legs fold up inside you and they go as you just motor drive your way into this this commander. For 18 damage, you blast into him and a huge chunk of rock flies off the back. He's still holding. He's still downloading. There's still a chance that intel might get out. He is mortally wounded, but still he's going strong. These bad boys do not suffer from morale, so they don't care if you just start blasting them to pieces. But that's Zulu Sierra. We have Carrie's Spritzy, Carrie and Carrie's Dragonite. Please roll me 2d6 fire damage as that fire will kind of burn up. The last of that aerosol will go away.
5.
5. That is 5 points of damage to the swarm. That fire damage is going to be dealt to everybody. The Lurcher, the commander, and the swarm.
Sweet.
Because they're all in range, and then that fire will
Go
dissipate.
away.
Yeah, so that red squiggle is no longer canon.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have Dragonite. He's gonna move in
Okay.
to where the commander is, but can he drop off me and Spritzy?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Spritzy is gonna do a fairy wind on the electrode.
Perfect. Okay, hit him.
27.
Yeah.
Not today. Not today, Zerg.
Okay.
Hit
Here
him
we
for
go.
a damage.
Oh, 3d6.
Get him.
7.
Yeah, he explodes in a
consistent.
non-volatile way.
Okay.
He's so consistent.
He deflates like a beach ball.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna go like the edge, right?
Okay. On the edge of glory.
Yes, and then I'm gonna spritz out the 15 cone of volatile mist.
Okay. Some of them are blind. As they run in and they just go, "Pfft," and they just stop moving. They're like, what do I do? They're like, Commander, are you out there? Where am I?
Father help.
Okay, and then can I hustle back to this pylon after I spritz?
Yeah, you wanna, like,
and
run?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run.
Okay. All right, Dragonite
Yeah, run.
is going to he's going to do an elemental punch on the commander.
Okay. Punch him. Elementally.
Do I choose which one?
Yes.
Okay.
And pick one.
Fire. Fire? Fire. Okay, fire. So 21.
Hits.
16.
16.
16 points of damage. Fire damage.
30.
He has 32 hit points left. So Dragonite, you fly in and you go, "Hey, Commander, I got something for you." And he just explodes.
Nice.
And that little tether of information just fizzles out.
Well done, well done, well done.
Oh boy.
Looks like you didn't download that software
Yeah.
update.
Wow. Wow.
I got 3 more. Just kidding.
Take it.
Let's go.
Don't even. Unapologetic. Take your inspiration, you monster. All right. Rosalie.
She is going to layer action. Unapologetically, she's going to activate column B, and the town's more important than these people, unfortunately. Going to kind of segue those 2 people in there.
Okay. All right. Nobody is in range to be incinerated on site.
That's what I did. That,
But
yeah.
yes, B is no longer safe to traverse if you do not have a way to go over the top.
Okay.
So that pylon wall is active. So if you're on the other side of it, it is no longer safe for you to pass through it. You can go around it.
Great.
You can go around it if you're like small and a person. You can like kind of hug the outer edge of the pylon on the bridge. But
There's mostly
boy.
flying.
Oh, boy.
There's mostly flying things in there. Why
Yeah.
she did it?
Rosalie just goes boop boop. Sorry, fam.
Sorry, not
Rosalie
sorry.
was the traitor. Oh no.
She was the imposter.
Yep. Victor Jones.
Victor, seeing the wall come up, knows this is serious fight. If Rosalie's willing to set up that wall, he is going to activate this pylon on the lurcher.
Okay.
Which
Which
one are you
pylon
on?
at?
Yeah.
Four.
4?
4.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 3d12
Okay.
lightning damage at the Lunar Lurcher. Get him. Zap
Get
this unholy monstrosity.
Lurched.
Blech.
What a journey.
Blah.
22.
22. 22, son. All right. You cross a threshold in that you have already done more damage to the Lurcher than you have to the entirety of the swarm.
Okay.
By 4. But as you run over to the pylon and you're like, there's a massive lightning bolt slams into the Lurcher. Some of the tentacles kind of get all rigid again before pulling back together. Blues Venusaur. There's another
Come on.
there's another lightning wall in the way. We keep meeting like this. Wasn't meant to be
I
this
was
way.
told to protect the tower, and that's what I'm doing.
So what it's going to do is it's going to send out its massive vines and try to grab the Lurcher and just force it into the ground. And then it's going to take some heat from going through the barrier. But
Ow.
it's a Venusaur. I'm not going to pretend it can't take that hit. That will land. Unfortunately, this will do damage, but it is grass damage. So it's going to do 18 points of damage to the Lurcher and then slam it into the ground, and then its vines are going to be severed by the lightning wall, which is unfortunate, but it does manage to churn out a little bit of pain. But it's going to take a fair amount of lightning damage, which it resists as well. So that's fine. Okay. All that math to say Venusaur slams this thing into the ground and we can move on. After Venusaur is the Elgium Swarm. So part of the swarm is going to pivot and see the Shedinja, but they don't know how you work. They've never fought one of these before. So they're going to attempt to slam you, which is a normal type attack. The fools. It leaps in and it misses, so it doesn't even learn that it didn't work. As they jump towards you and pass clean through you, they're like, yeah, and they jump through on the way out, and they got a 2 and then a 3. So they leap through you twice, and they're like, we need backup. This guy's serious business and shouldn't just buzzing like a little bee.
Let's go.
We've got the swarm moving forward. Our marble
Yeah?
Dragonite.
Yeah?
Our marble
I don't like.
swarm. They're rolling really low, which is kind of fitting because
They're coming at him?
They sort of suck. Yeah. So they are going to do
What'd they get?
the highest one is a 16 so far. I have to roll one more. Now there's a 19.
Okay.
Does that one hit you?
Yeah.
Just a 19. Okay.
No, that's 16-2.
16 and 19 both hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what they do is they pull these like eldritch tethers out of their hands and they throw them up around Dragonite and they start to pull you down. You take 7 points of force damage and you're
acceptable.
pulled 20 feet closer to the swarm
I mean,
as they start to kind of drag you in.
No.
Oh, the marble just launched.
No.
It just went. Shoo. Okay. But that's the swarm. They move up. They start lancing out towards Dragonite. They attempt to do battle with with Shedinja, who's just covering Brian's repairs. It's like, you cannot harm me
7.
or my pal. It's beautiful. Okay. We have a Vileplume, and then it's Starmie and Annihilate on deck.
For the grassy terrain, there is no healing number for it.
2d6. Okay. And it's everybody who's missing hit points gets 2d6.
10. Everybody gets 10 HP in there that was missing.
Oh, okay.
So everybody who got blasted
I don't think I
by
got
the
blasted.
electrodes.
Just
So it's
Dragonite.
Starmie, it's Venusaur, and it's Turtonator. They all get 10.
That's just start of her turn.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, you guys are solid.
Yeah.
Gonna back up there. And she is going to... Actually, no, before she moves, angle herself to acid spray to not hit the ghost monkey.
Yes, don't melt him.
Yes.
Although you would just make him stronger. Let's be real.
Only makes me stronger. So I need a dex save from the horde.
Oh, they're really good at those. It's a 10.
That is a fail. So they take 12 points of acid damage.
Okay. 12 more Elgiums are just dissolved.
Then she moves.
As acid flies out and then Vileplume, you back up, you're like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We got to get out. And then you're like, no, we stay. And the grassy terrain remains.
Yes, sir. And that is it for Vileplume.
Beautiful. We have Starmie.
Okay, I want to back up a little bit.
Okay.
I am a healer, and I have damage, so I can heal a creature for 15 points. So I would like to heal my Starmie.
nice.
Heal him up. Look at that. We got a big old skeleton. Yeah.
So back up my Starmie.
Okay. So you just run in there, heal up that Starmie.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Clean.
Back to a
Nice.
clean hundy.
Clean.
Noise.
We love it. Okay.
Beautiful.
Annihilate.
Annihilate looks over at Brian
Yeah.
and nods. He is ready.
He's ready. Is it
He
time?
uses another Rage Fist
Okay.
onto the Lurcher,
Yes. Yes. Okay.
getting ready to do the deeps.
Yeah. All right. Roll me.
That is
Roll me it to hit.
Roll to hit. 16.
Plus 10, 26.
Rolling
And
high. Let's go.
loose.
Yes. That'll do.
6s. Only an 8.
Well,
Hey,
then you're...
8's 8.
So attack and damage rolls.
So-
Plus...
10. So 10.
10. Okay.
Nice.
10 damage to the
Noise,
Lurcher is 10
noise.
damage to the Lurcher, man.
Facts.
It all adds up.
Annihilate, you run in there, you start to feel the unraveling nature of the veins that you're punching, and you're too angry to care. You just keep pulling it down towards you, and you're just pummeling it into the ground, and it's just, you know that you're impacting and you know you can do damage, but you're like, come on! But this thing's warping the very fabric of the reality that you exist in.
Yikes.
But you get some good hits. And then it's just towering over you. You're like, I don't care. I'll keep punching. Okay. Good job, Annihilate. Turtonator. Turtonator. the Turtonator is going to aim at the upper quadrant of the Lurcher so as to not incinerate the ghost monkey. And the Lurcher needs
or
to
the
make
whole
attacks.
line of people there in
Yeah.
front of the
Yeah.
bucket.
I can only see one side.
There's a lot, dude.
The Lurcher rolls a 3, and as such, it will fail its saving throw. So we have to roll more d6s than I own. 43 points of fire damage, which, as we know, is pretty good against
The gooey.
the ooey gooey. So
Lurcher.
yeah, the Turtonator pops off another like almost 100 points of damage into this thing. It just starts to kind of melt it from the top down like a candle, and it just changes its shape to be a little more compact, which is kind of gross to think about, but that's where we are these days. This is what I've chosen to do. So the commander is dead. So a commander will emerge from the horde.
Of course.
And when it does,
It's back.
it is going to...
Change its mind and leave.
Be like, you know what? I don't want this promotion.
I decline.
Yeah. It is going to make several Eldritch Blast attacks against Dragonite and attempt to pull it into the Lurcher.
No.
It's because you're the biggest threat.
No.
a
It's actually
compliment.
just because you're the biggest thing
Oh.
that it could pull.
Because you're a thick daddy.
Blimey. First one's a 20, second one's a 24, third one's a 27,
'Kay.
fourth one's a 14.
They all hit.
Okay. Well, Dragonite.
Dragonite, no.
Okay, Dragonite. Here we go. We have
It's gonna be bad.
27 points of force damage, and you are pulled 40 feet closer to the Lurcher.
I mean, it's pretty much on him
Yeah.
already.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this is how it starts, guys. This is how it starts. Oh no.
Dragonite was already making contact with the bin.
Yeah, so you are basically pulled like right up next to this Lurcher, and there's just a bunch of tendrils all around you just holding you in place.
Oh
Disgusting.
no.
It's not
That's
a great place
not
to be.
good.
Disgusting.
But it's time for
That's
it's
so
time for
not
Gary
good.
2, also known as Gyarados, and then Charizard and Pikachu are on deck.
help.
No, it's done. It's okay.
Gyarados wants to do a waterfall attack on the guy.
Oh heck yeah! Which guy though?
The
The
Lurcher.
main
The
guy,
commander, or the
Lurcher.
big guy.
Lurcher, big guy.
Yeah, the big guy. Okay, that is a fair point to call that one the guy.
The one lurching.
15
Plus the 10?
plus 10.
Okay.
Holy cow, you guys are rolling so well. Yeah, that
Yes.
hits. I'm so pleased.
I'm only freaking out because we have to roll 17. So it's like 15 doesn't, but my plus 10, right? Yeah?
Yeah, plus 10. Yeah, it was,
28?
it was 28.
Okay.
28. 28. Okay, 28 more points of damage to the big fella. Gyarados, you just look at the river flowing beneath you, and you make water fall up, and you slam into this Lurcher, and then it just kind of starts to rain down on the horde, and they're like, "No, the weather is changing." Charizard.
I want to hit the big guy too with
Yeah, you
Charizard.
do. Yeah, let's do it.
I want to do
doing it.
the Inferno.
Yeah, because it'll do.
'Cause it's 10.
It'll do double damage too, which is pretty cool. Go big.
10.
10 plus
10, so
hits.
20.
20
And then I
hits.
have
Which
Where's
means it's
the
a natural
three?
20.
No, it's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20.
No.
It's like a margarita with sand in it. It's dirty.
That's
An
disgusting.
unsanctioned OSHA unapproved 20.
There's a rat turd in this margarita.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, 15.
15. Okay, so 15 fire damage is going to get doubled to 30.
Hell
Because this
yeah.
thing does not like fire because it's just like exposed muscle and vein. It's very gross. So it just starts to kind of burn away and just be on fire. Charizard, you've just got this big like fiery vortex pooling around. Dragonite, you're like straining against everything. You're like, I could take the heat. But you're still grappled there. You're like, no. Okay. It's a good hit from Charizard. We've got Pikachu.
Pikachu. Ooh.
Pete Cashew.
Pikachu is my pal.
Yes.
So I want to
This is
do the
Pete.
electrical damage on the big guy.
Okay.
While I help her.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
19.
19.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Solid.
That's beautiful. So you zap the big guy for 19 more. Pikachu's, you're like, hold on, Dragonite, I'm coming! And just electrocute this thing. Dragonite, you feel empowered,
Yes.
Yeah.
terrified,
Yes.
and you would really prefer to be anywhere else. But a little mouse just told you that you can do it. And
I can.
And you somehow, you believe him. It's cutting through.
And now you get 10 extra damage.
Clawitzer is going to shoot at the big guy.
Okay.
And
Take it out.
he's going to miss.
Wow.
It's a 2 on the die.
Wow.
Even with the pluses of everything, he's trying not to
Wow.
hit Dragonite, and he's like, I don't have a clear shot.
It's fair.
He's like, I don't want to take your head off, because he might if he missed.
Come on, Shedinja.
Shedinja, it's all you, buddy.
It's all or nothing, baby.
Yeah.
You've been
everything.
dancing with swords your whole life, and now it's time.
Brian
stab.
looks back at Shedinja
Yeah.
and orders him in to the battle.
No boy.
Get in
Oh.
And Shedinja uses Will-O-Wisp on the commander.
there. Okay, we're gonna
Nice.
burn the commander. He rolls a 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 is 1 less than 15.
Yeah.
So,
Burns.
so he's gonna get burnt.
Then I roll a 1d6 for the fire damage. Every turn.
At the start of
Yeah.
his turn. Yep.
So
Yeah.
do I still get that damage now, or is
You
it
get
the
it
next
right
turn?
now, and then at the
Start of
top
all
the
his
round.
turns.
Yeah.
Only one this turn.
Okay.
And then can I continue to make a move, my main character
Yeah.
move?
Yeah,
okay.
you can do some stuff.
I'm going to move back.
Probably a good call.
Dash, right? I can dash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move back like
get on
over
out of there.
here.
All right. You peer around pylon number 4 and you see Victor Jones standing. I like to imagine he's like a Duke Nukem type. He's just got like the suspenders, but no shirt. and
He'd
just
like
a
to
bandolier.
pretend to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're shirtless?
Huh?
You're shirtless?
In battle, yeah.
Is this an intimidation
Yeah.
type?
It's
Yeah.
just
But it's
It's
like,
like-
that grade.
It's
that
got
curled
like
hair.
it's got like the belt with a bunch of like Pokeballs, but they're all empty. Like, there's no, it's just an
It's just-
intimidation.
It's a bandolier of like, I might catch you.
Yeah.
You better be careful.
And then one master ball in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
I'll catch
It's
ya.
painted.
Yeah.
It's a W instead of an M.
It's a wombo ball. All right.
Wumbo.
All right. That's good stuff. Okay. So Brian and Shedinja, you go your separate ways. You burn the commander. You take cover behind pylon number 4. Okay. Blissey. Vileplume, on account of you can heal and you're also close enough
Yep.
to be in range. Vileplume, you get to expend some of Blissey's hit dice. So you are going to recover 22 hit points, and then if you were missing any hit dice, you recover 3. But yeah.
Nice.
So Blissey just sees you and is like, you can heal others. And you get a little heal pulse that just pulses right through you. You feel nice and healed up. Magneton. Good luck.
Beep boop, beep boop. Backing the beeping up is going to begin to whir and spin, but each magnet section is going to ignite a different color. It's going to use Tri-Attack.
Let's go.
And it's going to hit Big Boy.
Big boy. Okay.
Fire, electric, ice.
I love it. Hit him.
24, 19, and 15 for the fire.
Oh, 15 misses, but not by much.
Okay.
You're off by 1. You're off by 1.
All right, so it's just electric and
Electric and ice.
Ice.
So 2 straight hits coming in. Boom. Boom, baby.
4 and 4.
4 and 4?
Yep.
Hey, that's 8.
Yes, sir.
Math. All right. Two little blasts hit there. One shoots out a little spark. One's a little bit of frost, and then the frost just kind of shatters as this whole thing just shambles ever forward. Top of the round. Somebody killed the electrode, so it's not there anymore.
Thank goodness.
The Lurcher is gonna...
It's the Lurcher's turn.
yeah.
the dragon.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying this is
Friggin'
bad.
The Lurcher. The Lurcher.
Has mercy on us.
No. The Lurcher does not know the meaning of mercy. So, yet again, we're lucky with Shedinja, but they haven't learned it yet. So one attack coming into the Shedinja is a 36.
Wow.
But
Okay.
it will miss. It'll miss. I know.
How does that miss?
This thing is awful because it's not
It's a
super effective.
Shedinja.
Shedinja has a hit point, but you have to hit it with something that's super effective. So they have to do ghost,
Okay.
dark, or fire,
And then-
or flying.
And
or
I have a
something.
focus sash.
Okay.
So,
So
if
the
one
first time
super
they do
effective
it-
move hits me, I survive once.
So
Right,
hold
and
on.
then
And then I, yeah.
So it launches a tentacle barrage at you, Shedinja, and you just become incorporeal for a second. You're like, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here. And these tentacles just warble around you. We have 4 attacks that are going to come in at Dragonite because you're the thing right in front of its face. And it would very much like to kill you. The lowest one is in the 30s. I'm sorry.
wow. What?
I'm sorry.
The lowest is in the 30s?
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a reason I told the Tater Tots to run.
Oh my
These
god.
are living siege weapons. So Dragonite, from 4 Eldritch slams to the face.
Oh. my pen?
The first one hits you for 46 points of damage.
That's the first.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gone.
The second one's 58.
What?
5.
So the third one's 52.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And then the fourth one is 61. What's
I'm
your
gone.
max hit points?
Oh my god!
What's your maximum hit points?
150.
150? Okay, so you're not outright absorbed, but you are down, and you have 2 failed death saves on Dragonite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know where to even put that.
Just know
You
it.
cry. You write it with your
basically,
tears.
there's a 50-50 shot that you just die on your turn, and we
No.
all feel bad. Myself most especially. But that's its 5 attacks. It's done making those now.
Oh my god.
Blue's Urshifu's eyes go wide as it eviscerates a Dragonite, and it's gonna attempt to.
Bro, if this thing's panicking, we need to go.
Okay, 9d10 doubled. It's 53 is 106, so he's gonna take 106 points of damage from our close good friend
God.
Urshifu. I wish I could tell you like we're closing in, but
Oh yeah,
just
I'm
not.
I know.
Okay, so that's that, and I'm gonna get another music.
All right.
More.
Is it Airstrike's turn?
It is Airstrike's turn. Yes.
All right. Airstrike does not take kindly to losing comrades and is going to channel everything into an electro ball. All 60 feet of movement being pushed into this. So, well, we'll see if we hit first. We'll start there. It's only a 14 to hit, though. Okay.
This is big guy, but you'll hit the swarm.
Aw.
Okay. We're not going to do full damage then.
Okay.
Because we only wanted to do that on the big guy. We will put about 30 feet into it.
Okay.
So we'll do, how about 10, 18, 24, 30 electric damage.
30 electric damage to the swarm.
Yep.
That's massive, bruv. Okay. Another like ball of lightning just starts to charge from Airstrike. You launch it towards the big creature, but you see Dragonite is kind of falling to the ground, and you redirect it just into the swarm, and you detonate like part of a building that just collapses onto another swath of these guys. The swarm is still like this big formless mass, but you, from your height, you can see the end of it. So you're like, oh, okay, so there's an end in sight there, but there's still this massive thing in the way. It's good stuff, though. Blimey. Okay. Going back to here, it's Ampharos.
Yeah, seeing as this Dragon Knight is going down, she's just going to channel all of her energy into another thunder on top of that creature.
I love it. I love that.
Come on, buddy.
Natural 19 for a 30.
That's good.
25. That was really bad.
25?
25 points
Hey.
of how much?
25 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to laugh about it because if I don't, I'm gonna start crying. No, I'm just kidding.
It's the Dragapult. The Dragapult sees a Dragonite down and really wants to go for Draco Meteor, but we'll wait until we have kill confirmed because it would also probably kill the swath in front. because it's just a massive thing. I've never dropped meteors on something before. I didn't realize how
Literally
insane that
the
was.
move meteor swarm.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So I was like, oh, that's a lot. That'll be fun.
300-foot rate.
Oh my god.
Rocks that come crashing.
It's
down.
yeah,
Just
it was-
everyone in here
Yeah.
is done.
Yeah. Okay. This time, both darts will hit. Use this dice roller again. Roll me 6d10. Make it quick. 26. Okay. Not great, but it's fast. So 26 more points of damage from two little dreepy darts slamming into this thing. And it's still just on approach, man. It's still coming. Zulu Sierra.
All right. Zulu is going to shockwave the commander.
Okay.
Attempt to, anyway.
Yeah. Get him.
For a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll definitely hit it.
Nice.
Plus 4, 13
13?
damage.
13 damage.
And then, once completed on the commander, is going to run back through the field to get the extra motor drive boost.
Okay.
Let's go.
You see the wall and you're like, Zoids in. And you just fly through. You get zapped, you get another motor drive charge.
All right.
It's pretty cheeky. I like it.
Had a guy.
Carries. Spritzy. Then carry.
Oh my
Then a death
god.
save.
Then a death save. Oh my god.
All right, so Spritzy, he gets the little anime glint in his eyes. Yeah.
Pushes up his glasses. They're all white.
You've activated my trap card. Little did you realize Dragonite is packed full of thermite explosives.
Oh god.
He's not even real. He's a parade float.
And then is gonna move up.
I subbed out my closest friend and ally
Oh, I
when you
didn't
weren't
add
looking.
damage rolls either.
Jutsu.
And just he's gonna go for the commander. He's
Yeah.
doing fairy wind.
Beautiful. A beautiful fairy wind
Do it up.
blowing through the Poland streets
Watch
today.
this natural 20 happen right now.
Yes.
Watch it happen.
Hopefully.
Out of pure anger.
Hopefully.
Come on, Spritzy.
Okay, 18.
Okay, then you hit. I was like, please?
Because you did your calm mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Clam mind.
Yes.
8.
8. Okay.
Solid.
Hey, 8's 8. That's
But
8
it's
damage you didn't
fairy,
have
they're
before.
weak to fairy, aren't they?
The lunar ones?
Huh? Aren't they weak to
Yes.
Yeah. Looks to the judge. Yes.
Calculated.
Yes. Yes. I'm being
Okay.
told that yes. Okay. So
And
that's
then,
Spritzy. Carrie, what are we doing?
I'm releasing the pylon in revenge on the
Roll
the
me.
lurcher.
3d12. Add 17 to that total.
Let's go.
Come on.
The Pikachu boosted
The
pylon.
Pikachu boost.
Yeah.
As Pikachu's like,
Come on, Carrie.
come on, get it together, you can do it. Yeah.
The higher you roll, the more you love Dragonite. Let's go.
Don't say that.
4.
So 12 plus 17.
20,
And then add another D10, right?
So,
34.
Yeah.
So 5 more.
Yes.
Very good. All right. Carrie, with tears in your eyes, you see
Yeah.
Dragonite go down and you go, and lightning just shoots out into the lurcher.
Am I
As-
able to call him back from there, or do I have to
How
move
close
in?
are you?
I'm at this
She's
pylon.
really close.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, you can call him back.
Okay.
He'll be sidelined, but
Yeah.
you can call him back. It's Rosalie and then Victor Volt Jones.
All right. I'm so ready.
You better be.
30. I'm in 30 feet of both of these. Layer action. She's going to run her hand across her pad and set off both those pylons towards Big Boy.
Heck yeah, buddy.
34 points of electric damage
Nice.
to that creature.
Do you have the 2
The
too?
big boy.
And then you already shot this one,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but Rosalie can overclock them.
which she's going to be like, again, and just punching some numbers on the pylon and just immediately go as her
Okay.
action.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice.
That's it.
All right.
Nice.
Victor Volt Jones. I love
Volt
the full name.
is going to turn to Brian. Are you going to activate this pylon? Is that your intention on your turn?
Which one?
The one you're at 4.
Yes, that was my intention.
Okay, all right. Perfect. Then he's going to take out his new rivet gun and go marching out right in front of the electric wall. Yeah, can you
Oh,
hand
boy.
me that little guy? Thank you. He's going to stand right here and he's going to yell at that commander. You're messing with the wrong town. And he's going to try to shoot him right in the face with a rivet.
Just bolt him into the side of a bridge.
Come on, Victor. For a 25 to hit.
So close. So close.
Yeah.
Almost a natural 20.
Yeah.
Come on, Victor.
5 damage.
5 damage to the commander.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
As you rivet him in the forehead,
Yeah.
he's rattled for a second. He's like, Did you just shoot me with a rivet? And he just has a screw sticking out of his head now. He's like, unbelievable. He's now a little lightning rod. All right.
Good
Well
to
then,
know.
Victor, our beam is going to fall because we have used another layer action. So the beam between that wall is down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Venusaur is going to take advantage of that being down and attempt
Finally.
to push the Lurcher back.
Okay.
Oh, please.
And it gets a 24 to hit, and there's a damage threshold required to push prior to it being held for resistances. But okay, here we go. 10, 20, 28, 34, 35 on 5d10, which is more than 25. So the Lurcher is pushed 10 feet back as the Venusaur pummels it in the face for all told 17 damage. Now it's the Elgium Swarm. So from 6 attacks, 1 coming into the Shedinja is going to be force damage, which will go clean through you if it hits. It's another 3. So they
Dude.
still don't know that they can't hit you. They just think that they haven't. They're like, pew, pew, it's too dodgy.
Nice.
But they just have Stormtrooper aim. It's perfect. Okay. All right. The one at Urshifu is a 15. It just skates off his arm. Who else is up there?
Annihilate, Gyarados, and Charizard.
Okay. Annihilate. They get a 25.
Whoa.
Ow.
Ooh.
Okay. So Annihilate. It's
Ow.
8 points of force damage to you.
Oh,
They
that's
just
not
blast
terrible.
you. No, it's not too bad.
It's not a 56.
No. Gyarados, a 13 to hit us. There should
okay.
be a thing that says AC under Gyarados' name. And if that number is higher than 13,
It's 15.
Heck yeah.
then nothing happens.
Nothing.
Okay.
Eat it.
And then there's just Charizard.
Charizard. Okay.
Oh,
Charizard,
okay.
you're going to take... no. It's not. You're fine.
No, it's 15.
Yeah, this is 7. So these guys, they just come out. The swarm's just launching blasts in every direction. And then a huge chunk of them's just going to collapse on pylon number 6 and start attacking it.
No, my pylon.
Try to just bring that bad boy down. One of them's a natural 1, so he's going to get arced in the face. And then the other 3 are going to hit. So this is going to take some damage again.
Which one are they going for?
6. The
6,
one that's
okay.
like...
In the back.
Yeah.
Behind them.
Yeah. That one's going to mark another 8 points of damage on it. So it's back to being damaged again. right as Brian, you land behind pylon number 4, you're like, all right, 6 is up and running. I just fixed that. Okay, so we've got another 8 points of damage on there. It's still functional. It's just damaged.
Okay.
So that's the swarm this time. Bioplume.
If anybody is
Come on,
injured,
Malcolm.
they heal back 7 HP within a 50-foot radius.
Perfect.
And then
Keep them up.
nobody has any status conditions on them. Perfect. I am
Not
going
yet.
to hold an acid spray if like everything just moves forward. She's just so she's holding an action.
Love to see it. Okay. After which time, it is Starmie's go.
I have Nature's Wrath.
Yeah.
So I can
like it.
blast a creature within 100 feet for 1d10 poison damage. And I
Nice.
can make 2 attacks.
Okay.
I have to roll separately for each attack. I want to blast
You start blasting.
poison to the monster.
All right.
Okay.
Big
Very good.
boy. Big boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's at this point that the shaman druid-looking individual just walks out, flings a staff around, and launches some poison darts
Yeah,
out.
and I can do it 100 feet. So,
Yeah. Oh, you can absolutely
Heck yeah.
hit that whole crowd.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do
Okay.
All right.
with my Starmine.
So both hit, and are we shooting the big guy?
Yeah, we're shooting the big monster.
Then both will strike. Okay. And then now we're going to roll your damage twice.
I get it.
Okay.
Because they both hit. Hecka,
That
yeah.
works.
That
Yep.
guy.
Hecka, hecka, yeah.
Lunar Lurcher, take some damage.
5 for the first, and then go ahead and do it again because you
Okay.
hit twice.
Yeah, both hits, so we get to do
5.
both.
Nice.
5 again.
Consistency is key sometimes.
Yes. Okay. You go, hold, Starmie. And 2 poisonous blasts. Everybody looks back, they're like, what did that? And you just see a person holding a staff. And these 2 poisonous darts just slam into the lunar lurcher.
Sweet.
And some of those veins turn a little brackish. It's
Get
lovely.
Poisoned.
Okay.
All
then
right.
the Starmie.
Yeah.
I want to do a psychic attack on the commander so he hurts himself.
Okay. Well. Okay. So go ahead and roll our attack for psychic.
2.
His brain is too powerful. Starmie, you try to like lift him up and slam him into the ground, and he just goes, "No." And you're like, next time, Gadget. You try to get this commander to attack itself, and it's like deflection, and then a whole swath of the Elgiums just go. And they just start punching, and they just like clean to the side of the street, and they hit the wall, and they're like, no more threats detected. All right, we're back on target, boss. But they just killed like 40 of their own guys fighting amongst themselves. That's beautiful.
Heck yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Annihilate.
Annihilate, after taking damage, has now gotten his first stack of Rage Fist.
Mm-hmm.
So, he looks straight at the commander
Yeah.
and takes a Rage Fist.
Oh, let's go.
Get him.
Right in the noggin.
That
Punch him.
is...
The go
So
man.
much.
Right
He was
through-
hurting.
right through his
hurting
head.
bad.
Oh, it's a 1.
And
All
today's
right.
the day that Roman falls.
Annihilate. You walk up and you're like, hold on, I saved something for you. But you miss. And instead he just holds up an Elgium in the way and he just gets dusted. And then he just looks at you like, how dare you approach? But you're like, I thought that would work. Like, I always keep my punches in my pocket so I could just catch you off guard.
No.
So it's okay. It's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of them. Annihilate. Throw your punch. Nothing doing. Blues Turtonator. Blues Turtonator is going to not waste any time and just go for another flamethrower on the big guy.
Nice.
Because
Oh, boy.
that's just doing a ton. The big guy makes the save this time. So he's going to take whatever the amount is because he would normally be weak to it.
Make it a nice big juicy big one.
Nice shot.
It's 71 points of fire damage.
Nice.
It's not double to 142.
Well,
But
what a
yes,
shame.
That would have been nicer, but
It would have been.
it's
but
still nice.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. Following the Turtonator, it's the commander who has been out for a round. What he's going to do is he is going to upload the data of the swarm.
Wait, he's hexed. What?
He is
happened?
burning, so
Oh,
he's going to
burning.
take some
That
fire
was it.
damage.
Yeah.
Will-o-wisp,
D6.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Do
you
it.
get to do your Will-o-wisp damage again, Brian.
Yeah.
Do
Max
it, do
it out.
Do it up.
6 double.
5.
5 double to 10. It's
Heck,
enough.
Let's go.
yeah,
That's
He's
enough.
taken out.
You
dead.
guys have barely
It's
hurt this
enough.
one, though. That puts him to 48 damage taken total.
Oh, yeah, we had a ways to go.
He is going to upload all of the fight data of every Elgium within 15 feet of him, which is all of the stuff that's been fighting.
Yeah.
And they get a little bit more fortified to what's happening as a beam just shoots from his forehead just straight up into the sky.
That's bad.
That's some scary news. But that's his turn. He just uploads. He has this little connection, and then it stops, and he looks down, and he's ready to keep going. But then it's Gyarados, and then it's Charizard, and then it's Pikachu.
Okay, we're just gonna attack the commander.
All right.
Yes.
Respect.
We're gonna do another waterfall at him.
Nice.
Weaken their morale.
Beautiful.
As they send in
Plus
another
10.
command.
Yes, but they only have so many.
21st
I've been promoted.
hit, right?
Yeah, these are the fastest promotions
20.
these commanders have ever had.
Look, Mom.
20.
Woo! This commander is going bye-bye.
All right.
And I
So we're going to roll all of your damage,
4d10.
and then we're going to
Heck
double
yes.
that amount because that is a critical hit.
10.
10? Okay, so we're going to double that
To 20.
to 20 because when that number says 20,
Excellent.
we're going to do twice as much if it's an attack. So, 20 points of damage to the commander.
Beautiful.
who just finishes his upload and then is like, that would have been good to add to the upload. Just gets pummeled by a waterfall. And he's just being like pushed into the ground as water's just pouring on top of him. Charizard.
We're gonna Inferno him.
Yes.
Oh no.
The commander?
Yeah.
Yeah, get him.
Do it.
Get him.
Got a 15.
Yeah. With our bonuses, that'll do you.
17.
17.
Is that doubled?
It is because it's
34.
fire. Okay, so Charizard, you start to immolate this commander. We've got a Pikachu.
Okay.
I wanna hit the big boy.
The really big guy?
with the
you do.
grass knot.
Yeah, grass knot him.
The ooey
Make him trip.
gooey.
Make him trip.
Oh,
Ooey gooey.
Make him trip.
another 20.
12.
Plus.
Okay. Plus, I think at least 8. Yeah.
Nice.
So that'll do. That'll hit.
Sweet.
And then we have our base damage.
Sweet.
Okay.
And then he takes 10 damage for every size above medium.
Oh, gargantuan.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
I
Colossal.
got a 5.
So he's gonna.
Okay, so 5.
This
And
guy.
then
Dying
he is.
star.
It is 10.
Is Pikachu tiny? Mm-hmm. Nice. This is even better.
That's 75 damage.
Basically.
As the lurcher takes a single step and it kind of like moves this undulating mass, Pikachu, you just go, watch your step, and there's this little knot of grass that shoots up and grabs like a nearby street pole and just yanks it down, and it goes
And kills everything.
it just impacts. And as it just kind of changes its shape to be upright again, you can see there's this big indent from the street. Couple Elgium like fall out of it. It's a really good
Heck
hit.
That
yeah.
was solid.
Yeah, grass knot sleeper hit. Real good. Real good. All right. That jumps us to the Klawitza.
Do something this time.
Unbelievable. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna launch out a Dragon Pulse
Nice.
because it's weather boosted.
Okay.
There we
And?
go. Now he rolls better than garbage. He's a 25. 28, 34 points of dragon damage to big boy.
Okay.
Not
That's
bad.
not bad.
The
yeah.
big
It's not
honker.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Better than
We've
nothing.
crossed a threshold of 900 damage to the lurcher.
Wow.
Really?
Puts him to 918 damage taken for anybody who's been
Jeez.
trying to do the math at
Oh my
home.
god!
Wow.
It's not
900
dead.
It's not even bloodied.
Wow.
Excuse me?
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, gang.
That means
I-
not
is
at
it-
half, so
is
that
it
means it
gonna be
has
fine?
more than 1,800.
But it doesn't matter what Clawitzer's doing. It matters what Shedinja's doing.
He's taking out
As the
ooey
vocals
gooey.
kick in.
Doing 2,000 damage.
So Shedinja
Yeah.
going to do Exciser to the Lurcher. Gonna sneak his way through all the...
And just start removing
the
things.
idiots that
This
can't
looks
hit him.
important. Yeah.
So that is an
Cut the hydraulics
8
line.
plus a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 13.
Only 13.
With
Since you
the-
did this twice, that becomes
Yeah, but
an additional
we've
plus
swords
4, so
danced
plus
a couple
12.
times.
Okay, yeah. so
That's a plus 12.
Heck yeah.
We've been dancing with
17.
swords.
it's a 17.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
Yes.
Let's go.
Right.
All right,
Take
you
him
start
out.
you start cutting your way into the giant. You're like, where is something important? And you find this big like mass, and you go, this looks good. And you just dig in. Let's get some damage.
Plus
21.
4. 21.
Nice.
21. Okay. Shedinja, you see this big monster. You cut in. You find something good, and you go,
Tears
this should be on the
ACL.
outside. And you just rip out a chunk and just throw it onto the street where it just splatters on the ground. You're like, more where that came from, as you just keep crawling through as this thing's like, why has no one killed you? And you're like, because you can't. I'm already dead. You don't understand. It's beautiful. We love Shedinja. Okay. This Blissey is gonna move forward. It's the big perp.
I think you wanted to do something.
Oh, you want to do
I
something?
wanted to use or to activate
launch it?
Pylon 4.
I love it. Roll
Yes.
me 3d12.
Another 3, so 16.
16. We'd
Nice.
love to
Yeah.
see it. Okay. We're climbing. We're climbing, gang. We're churning out the damage on this guy. As Brian, you watch as your Shedinja's in there, you're like, attaboy, and you just pull that lever, and another lightning bolt hits this lurcher. As it's kind of starting to slow down a tick, but it's still moving towards that reactor. It feels the energy, and it wants it for itself. That Blissey gonna move up. Blissey's very slow.
Giant purple.
Big
one.
It's a big perp. It can move 3 squares.
Oh.
It's Blissey is also categorized as large and is
And in
really,
charge.
really slow because it's holding so many eggs.
I thought it was just one big egg.
It's holding so many eggs.
Okay.
This is a super Blissey, a super mom, walking around with a bunch of eggs. Then yeah, it's gonna hold a heal pulse for the next time somebody gets punched in the face for like 300 points of damage.
Cool.
Like Dragonite?
Yeah, like Dragonite. Magneton.
Try attack.
What?
Try attack.
Oh.
Who are we going for?
They said
Big boy.
peck.
And I crit on the fire.
Nice.
That's fire. This was electric, and this was ice. So
Yeah.
that's a natural 18 for the ice.
Hits.
This one is like,
That'll miss.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the fire is 9 doubled to 18, and then doubled again to
36.
36. And he's burned
and burned.
as you crit.
Yeah. And
Heck
then
yeah.
for ice
Jinkies.
is 6 points of ice.
6 points of ice. Okay, you've put him to 997 damage taken.
Wow.
And he's burned.
Yeah.
All right. So I was gonna have you roll the burn damage on your turn so that we wouldn't forget, but it's now its turn, so you can roll the burn damage.
Yeet. 3 doubled to 6.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody.
We have crossed 1,000 damage
Good
taken
luck.
to this thing.
It's its turn.
Oh, yeah.
It is its turn. The 5 closest
boy.
creatures.
That would be Shedinja, Urshifu, Gyarados, Annihilate, and Charizard.
Okay. 2 at Urshifu, 2 at Gyarados, 2 at Charizard. It's gonna go in order of size.
Oh, boy.
Urshifu, Gyarados, Charizard.
Come on.
One of the ones at Gyarados is a natural one, so that's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Nice.
The 2 at Charizard will both hit. The other one at Gyarados will hit. The ones at Urshifu will also hit.
Both of them?
Wow.
Or is it just one?
Both at Urshifu will hit.
Blissey does have a held action.
Yes. Blissey is holding an action for somebody to drop, and then they'll get a heal pulse instead.
Oh, to like drop to 0?
Mhm.
Okay.
Blissey is waiting to make sure nobody dies.
Why did Dragonite die then?
You were too far away.
Oh.
Because Blissey can't get very far very
Oh, I
fast.
see. She's got to roll over there.
She has to roll.
She's a big girl.
Somebody roll her over faster.
Amphros
Okay.
just kicks.
Yeah.
Got some furniture dollies.
Okay. To start with Gyarados, because one of them is going to miss you. Gyarados, you take 74 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes.
One punch
76.
Rooney.
Yes. Urshifu from the first one also takes 74.
Holy crap.
Oh.
He probably
And
looks
then
okay.
80.
Oh my god. Is Urshifu alive?
Yes. Urshifu's alive, but takes 154 points of damage from the first time it's been hit. The first one coming at Charizard
Oh no.
is 40.
Okay.
Okay.
4 of those are 2s, 2 of them are 1s. So 40 on the first.
Wow.
84 on the second. It's 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, 1, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Oh my
That's another 84 on there.
god.
124 damage.
Okay.
120. He's almost dead.
So,
But
Blissey.
he's alive.
Charizard, help
Charizard's
us.
taking the most.
Blissey, help
So
us.
Charizard's taking the most.
Blissey.
So Blissey is
Ball.
gonna cut that down by. You take 18 less. This is not a ton, but it's
For
a little
Charizard?
bit. Yes, Charizard's
Okay.
gonna take 18 less damage.
Oh my god.
As you're being like obliterated, there's this little heal pulse from an egg.
So you take 106 total.
Yeah, so
instead.
106.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Bang on the healer.
Yeah, for real. Retreat.
Oh boy.
That's nuts.
The Urshifu the Urshifu, having just been pummeled in the head.
Yeah, for real.
So much. Took 154 damage.
Jeez.
Shrugs it off, kind of pops the neck, rolls the shoulders. Pop, pop. You can make 3 attacks.
My God.
He crits.
God, it's Jason Bourne.
Crit.
And then the other 2, technically his attack is always a crit, but he actually crit, so I'll throw a little extra sauce on
Little
it.
sauce.
Yes.
Little saucy
So-
baka.
Make it so saucy.
That he dies.
Yeah.
He kills him. We win.
1, 2,
Game
3.
over. We can continue playing.
So
Pokemon.
the first punch is 60 damage. Second one is 40.
So 100.
And the third one is 32.
132.
So 132 damage to the Lurcher.
Thank goodness.
Are you
they're
adding
here.
something for the crit? Or
I
do you
did.
already-
That was
okay.
60.
Okay.
1135. So you're now at 1100 damage dealt to the Lurcher.
Oh my God.
As Urshifu gets pummeled for 150 damage and then just churns that right back in the Lurcher's face. Airstrike!
Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot I'm playing.
I know, right? These rounds are scary.
Jeez.
These rounds are terrifying.
I don't want to play anymore.
This is not a game.
All right.
What a bug.
Oh, there's Airstrike. Airstrike's gonna fly 5, 10, 15, 20 in
Yeah.
Electro Ball the commander.
Okay. Probably a good call. That
Come
thing
on.
is still hanging out.
Wow, what a journey. 23.
Hits.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. Give me
Do
some
it,
damage.
Do it.
2d8.
Give me some of that good.
And I'm adding 20 feet onto this,
Okay.
just as a note.
Yes. And it's electric in the
Yes.
storm. So you get 2 more dice.
Oh, nice.
Plus
Okay.
20 feet.
Well, hopefully this takes him out.
I have to imagine.
No, that's so many ones. 1,
maybe
2,
not.
4, 8, 12, 19.
19?
You leave it with 1 HP.
Probably.
No. He's still going kind of strong. He's mortally wounded. He's got 29 hit points
And
left.
then we'll fly
He's
back
hurting.
to where we were.
Okay. You fly in, toss an electro ball, blast the Behemoth in the forehead, and then you turn around. You're like, I gotta get out of here. We're danger close.
Yeah,
baby.
it doesn't want to get pulled in like the
Yeah.
others.
Ampharos.
Terrifying.
Rosalie's gonna
Puddles.
scream out to Ampharos to use Thunder one last time because things are gonna be changing, and she is going to Thunder the big boy.
Yes, get him.
Larger?
I'm going to use my inspiration die. Is that a reroll?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's cashing it in.
Natural 19.
There you go. What was your?
This is 5 plus 11, 16.
16 hits if you want to keep your
Does
inspiration.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can keep it.
Let's do that. I'll
Yeah.
keep it. Thanks, Dad.
Roll it back.
35 points of electric damage.
35.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's good stuff. It's another zap. Another zap from the heavens. That's big stuff, Ampharos, as you call down the power of Zeus. Jinkies. Dragapult. We are going to launch a Draco Meteor behind everybody. So it's going to catch just the back of this and then a horde behind. So the big boy. Big boy succeeds, so he'll take half. The horde fails.
Whoa, 56.
56.
Well done.
56
6 of 5 and a.
is fire damage. 102. Yeah. So that is 102 damage to the big guy.
56 doubles 112, by the way.
The horde takes double of that because they failed.
So 228.
220.
Ooh.
That's a lot of
224.
aliens.
224.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
I
carcasses.
really feel like I'm pulling my weight, guys.
as
With my 12s and 13s.
yes. So as a third of the initial swarm is just obliterated with a meteor,
Jeez.
the lurcher is still just
Lurching.
what it is. It's just lurching forward. Just lurcher things. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just moving
unfortunately,
forward.
I do.
The swarm is starting to be immolated. Zulu Sierra.
Yes. All right. Zulu's going to run in next to his buddy Annihilate.
Oh boy.
A nod of recognition. It's just like old times. And
Back in the trenches.
Yeah, we're back. We're gonna go for a wild charge. Gonna roll this die. I'm feeling lucky with it right now. 21 to hit. We're gonna try to take out the commander.
Yes.
3 to 16. Yeah.
16.
Electric damage.
Okay.
And then I moved an extra 10 feet. I'll take this. Another 4 damage on top of that. So 20.
Okay.
Is he gone?
You've left him with 9.
No!
He's still
good
standing. The commander's like, I can do this all day.
Strongest commander they brought out.
Yeah,
His
for
name's
real.
Bruce.
That's my secret.
He's got all his war
I'm
medals.
always commanding. Carrie's Spritzy.
Come on,
And
Spritzy.
also- Carry.
Ritzy is gonna come buzzing over here,
Yeah.
up behind
Buzz buzz.
Victor,
Buzz
Yes.
buzz.
and be like, "I'll help you,"
Oh wow.
and
Victor
do fairy
Vol
wind
Jones.
on the commander.
Nice.
Get him.
Do it up.
It's gonna take him out.
It's fairy damage if you hit.
25.
That hits. It's fairy damage.
Add a spritz.
Come on. I want to see at least 5.
Wow.
6.
I mean, that's a 9 on a D6, right?
11.
Very good. Okay. You pop the commander. He explodes.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
All
Get out.
right.
You're like,
Get out.
I got this, Victor Jones. The
And then-
commander just pops.
Whatever your favorite smell is, what's your favorite smell?
What's Victor's favorite
Yeah.
smell? Victor's
Gunpowder.
favorite,
Gunpowder and motor oil and justice.
Victor's favorite smell is
And
a
blood.
freshly cracked open can of beans.
All right, it smells like that.
Okay.
An MRE.
So you're feeling good.
The smell of victory and flagpoles.
Smell of freedom.
Flag poles? Flag?
It's just like dirty metal.
Because it's sturdy.
All right, Carrie, would you like to do anything?
So I'm not able to shoot this off again.
You can.
I can?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it. At this
Because the
stupid
reactor,
lurcher.
yeah, the reactor's on, so you guys can. If you have nothing else to do, you can pull one of these pylons.
Pull the lever
Suck
crank.
this.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
25.
Okay, 25. We've crossed 1300. He's still lurching, but it's good.
What
Another
happens if
lightning
we
bolt.
got 3 12s? Would that do anything?
You would just do 36 damage. It would be a lot of damage. All right, Carrie, as you pull the lever, Rosalie, Victor, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Layer action.
Yeah.
Rosalie, seeing as the there's a lot of electric types, but seeing as the fire is kind of honing in and making it more sauce, she's gonna kind of rub the small green gem on her little hair clip, and Vileplume will activate and make it harsh sunlight.
Okay, the weather's gonna change from a thunderstorm to harsh sunlight, which will put the moon types at a pretty sizable disadvantage.
Including-
They do not enjoy sunlight.
And the lurcher?
I
Or-
mean, yeah, he doesn't have any senses.
Right.
He's just lurching. But fire will now do 2 extra dice of damage. Water
Lurchers
will
be
do
lurchers.
less. Water will do less.
Okay.
But fire, fairy, and grass are now boosted.
Nice.
And then hopefully that Venusaur can pop off.
He's got solar beam, baby.
And then as her action, or actually bonus action, she is going to. Oh no, wait! I can just fire this thing off.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
22 points of electric damage.
Okay. 22 to the big guy.
22, son. 22.
We're still climbing.
And then she is going to be
Getting
like,
there.
"You got this. Proud of you."
And then promptly leave you behind.
30.
You're dying for my city. Thank you.
But she actually over to this square,
Very good.
and she's going to start working on that one.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Very good. Following Rosalie, it's Victor. Victor Jones.
Yeah, Victor's just gonna open fire into the swarm.
Indiscriminately.
It's not a 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just any
Just shooting the
aliens.
swarm?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them.
Some rivets. You fan the hammer on your rivet gun.
5 aliens meet their demise.
All right. You haven't seen the last of Victor Jones. Put the rivet gun away. There's still like 600 coming at you. 5 go down. You're like, all in a day's work. All right, Victor, good job.
Thank you.
Venusaur, you are 100% correct, is going to launch a solar beam directly through the Lurcher and into the crowd.
Let's go.
And come on, dice roller app, let's go, baby. That is 60 points of grass, which is reduced, sadly, to 30, but it's actually 70 to 35. Growth, fine. We're fine. He's going to take 35 there, and then 35 into the swarm. And then it's going to do some fire damage.
Yeah.
What?
So that's 50 plus 10 from Solar Beam.
Oh.
So that's 60 doubled to 120 to the swarm and the Lurcher as well.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Why are we even here?
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't be as much damage then if we weren't here.
That's true.
That's true.
There'd be about 200 less of the 1,300.
I'm trying to remain positive.
Morale is
As
king.
Rosalie falls back.
My one. Hey, she's manning literally every pylon.
All right, that's the Venusaur, the Elgium swarm. What's left of it is gonna just push forward.
Okay.
How far?
They can move 30 feet total with that whole unit, so they're just gonna start pummeling forward. As the swarm is dropping in hit points, and with the lack of a commander, they just move forward.
So no new commander.
No new commander, but they're going to start to make attacks on
Not
everything
yet.
on the way up.
Right.
So what they're going to do is there's going to be 3 attacks on each of the pylons, 3 and 4.
Time
They will
to dip out.
They will hit 3
Uh-huh.
all 3 times. They will hit 4 all 3 times. Okay, yeah. Pylon number 3 is heavily damaged to the point that it will not fire.
Okay.
Pylon number 4.
Come on, get us one.
774,
Give us
754. Pylon number 4 is going to go like critical. So if it doesn't get repaired soon, it might
Explode.
So 3's gone. Like
3 and 4 are both like down
need
for
to
the
repair
count.
that.
If they get repaired,
okay.
they can come back online. But if
Okay.
they don't get repaired, they're going to explode.
Okay.
I'll get it on my next turn.
Alrighty.
And then, the swarm's just going to push forward and kind of like trample over and through everybody around them. It's just going to
Yeah, that was
absorb them into
That's
their...
a lot of people.
Yeah, so you're now just fully surrounded.
Oh boy.
It's a bad time to be in the swarm because they're just moving. They're running towards that reactor. They have an objective. They want to hit it. Vileplume. It's sunning. It's sunning out.
She's going to kind of position herself, angle it, hit an acid spray
Okay.
towards the swarm of.
Towards everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need a dex save.
All right.
More.
Big guy.
You're doing it the
It's 10.
Lurcher?
Fails.
Horde. A 17.
Succeeds. Just barely. 12 points of acid damage.
12 points of acid damage.
So 6 to the horde.
It's now time for Starmie and then Annihilate.
Tell the monster dude
Lurcher.
to hit himself. 14.
14 on the die.
Plus,
So
yeah,
that'll definitely do.
26.
26 total?
Yep.
Okay.
double to
double to
52.
Nice.
It is
That's
my
a good
it is my
hit.
distinct pleasure to inform you the Lunar Lurcher is officially bloodied.
Oh, no.
Below half its maximum hit points. As you reach out, Starmie, with all your might, and you just rip a chunk of it apart and throw it to the ground, and it just starts to like ooze this awful liquid onto the ground.
What does it smell like?
Really bad.
Okay.
It's a mixture of like oil and like human fat,
That's
Perfect.
disgusting. Okay.
because that's kind of what you're fighting.
Sounds like my lunch.
Who's next? Stop talking about that.
So following Starmie, if we would like to do anything on your actual turn as well.
Can I heal? Yeah, I can heal my Charizard.
Yeah. You want to heal
15.
Charizard?
Yeah, I want to heal Charizard.
You
I
whip
can
out
heal
the
him
healer's kit again. You're like,
by
all right, hold on,
15
buddy.
hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
Charizard gets another 15.
But yeah.
Feeling good.
We're keeping them up.
And then it's Annihilate.
Come on.
The swarm has
Badger.
approached.
Come on, angry
Annihilate.
monkey.
Okay, so
Annihilate.
Annihilate is going to use Rage Fist.
Yes.
Hopefully it hits this time.
Let's
Believe
go.
me,
I
on
believe
the,
in you.
on the
Come on,
lurcher.
Come on.
12.
Okay.
Plus 10.
12 on there should do you.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a
Annihilate.
recovery from that
Just
natural
gonna
one.
Annihilate.
Yes.
That is 14.
14. All right.
Solid.
Seeing the wound that Starmie has opened, you waste no time. You leap up and just grab onto the tendrils and start ripping at him. And you see a little Shedinja in there. It's like, sup, dude? Just cutting away important pieces.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, guys, how's it going? I've just been in here for a couple hours. They haven't noticed me yet. All right. Turtonator, also known as Turtonator. Turtonator in the sun
Yes.
is...
Let it rip.
Oh, we've got two options. We have either hold the line with Shell Trap, and when they push forward again, have just explode, or a flamethrower. And flamethrower is probably better. So, it's gonna flamethrower. Big guy, 12, failure. Horde, dirty 20, success. They roll 33, doubled is 66. So it is
33 aliens and 66 to the
to the
lurcher.
Yes. The horde is substantially diminishing.
This is good news.
With these subsequent like big hits to it. As they're just getting blasted away. The lurcher, ever bloodied, is still just pushing towards that tower. It wants the tower. And we must not let it happen. There are no more commanders. I will remove them from the initiative.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Yes, that's huge.
Absolutely massive, bruv.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
You know what else is massive? This thing.
In it.
It is.
All right. Now it's time for Gyarados, and then Charizard, and then Pikachu.
Yeah. Oh, that is grass
You
damage.
get grass
Nice,
boosted?
nice.
Then I'll do the power whip
Okay, let's do a power whip.
on the guy. I'm pissed. We're gonna
Yeah,
hit
the power whip. All right.
20.
Charizard does the power nene, and they all light up.
I got a 2.
Now watch me power whip.
Okay, it'll still hit the horde behind it, so we can still roll some damage.
Oh, another 12.
It's 32.
32.
Heck yeah.
Okay, holy cow.
Heck yeah.
All right, as you start whipping out into the crowd and things start exploding, there's a little popping sound on a nearby building. As a... Holy cow, that's very bright. As apparating roughly in this vicinity is the champion, Blue, arriving, frantic at first, kind of looking around for something. Sees that the sun has kind of like popped up over here, sees that something's in front, and is gonna kind of hold this little ruby in her hand, and then everybody, if you would deal fire damage, it gets doubled in additional time.
Wow.
Holy crap.
As the champion has just finished holding off the
Another
other wing
one?
of Phola.
Jeez.
Pops out over here, sees her team ready to fight.
Oh my god.
So yeah, if you would deal fire damage, it's going to be doubled, and then this Charizard's turn.
Holy
All right,
crap.
Charizard.
Doubled again.
Yeah.
We're still pissed because we're almost dead.
Yeah.
Get it.
So we're gonna do the Inferno.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
Now the gates of hell have been opened.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
20.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This is gonna be insane.
Okay.
This is
And then
gonna
I
be
have to do
So
insane.
double.
So that's a
Yeah,
crit.
yeah.
It's super effective,
Yeah.
and we are under the effects of something called infernal scarring, which only Ben will know, and Ben's not here. So
Don't mess with
go ahead and roll
Charizard.
your damage. Charizard's strongest Pokemon. I'll never talk trash again.
36.
I'm
Doubled
6.
because it's a crit is 72,
Yeah.
and then tripled because of fire damage
Yeah.
is 108.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna double that
And double
because of
that.
what you just did. So
Yeah.
216.
216. So 216 damage to the Lurcher.
That was massive.
Yeah.
Charizard out of nowhere. It's been very cloudy the swarm's getting close to you, and you're like, oh man, all right, I gotta dig deep. And then suddenly the sun is shining down on your back, and the fire within you just kicks into overdrive, and you gotta let it out. And you just start melting the lurcher down.
As it's a hard hit.
As it's just sloughing off in pieces, and it's still just barreling towards that reactor, but you're just like, nah, bro, and you're just melting it down. 200 damage.
Nuts.
That's incredible. And then it's Pikachu's turn. Follow that up. You can do it. Holy cow, Charizard.
Show him up. Do more.
Grassing.
I only have electric or grass damage.
Grass gets
Grass
a
will
Yeah, I'll
damage
do
two
grass.
dice.
Yeah, that grass knot will do an incredible amount
I'm
of
gonna
damage.
attack it too.
Yeah. Okay, I believe.
Grass knot.
And that's
Yes.
the one that you get
It's
additional
gonna do
damage.
whatever you roll is gonna do
I got
80
a-
additional
I got a
damage for the
12.
size differential.
12.
12. Okay.
Plus
Plus eight. Plus
Plus
8.
8 will hit. Yes, that'll hit. And then we're gonna roll our damage.
6.
6.
plus 80.
Plus 80.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
86.
86. So Pikachu, you watch as Charizard does about 200 damage to this thing, and you go, I can top that. And you just trip this thing, and bam, and it slams down again and just kind of tumbles. It does like a Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka. It just trips and then just rolls back to standing. But you're like, thought I had you for sure that time. That's another good hit. We love to see it. The Clowitzer is now a bit bummed because the weather is not super great for it in either direction. But it will just do a Dragon Pulse. That's a cock. There we go.
Our sunlight coming in clutch, plus that ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
call
yeah,
there.
Well, great timing.
Yeah.
11... 19 points of dragon damage from the Clowitzer.
Not
Or
bad.
Dragon Pulse. Hitting into the big guy. Hitting on in there. Okay. That's the Clowitzer. It is Shedinja from inside the hulking beast. The fire does not touch you, for you are inside.
We have our reporter in the field. How are we looking?
It is unnatural in here. Shit's huge. I think I'm in an artery.
Before Shedinja
Yeah.
attacks, I'm going to repair 4.
Okay.
Nice.
4.
That was
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
4 is the one that was
Yes.
going to explode, so that's a good call.
So
3 is also
I have
going to
down
explode.
to
I'm
1
on it.
repair pack.
I'm on it.
Okay.
He's on it.
All right.
And then
Fix that
Shedinja
bad boy.
is going to do another Exciser.
Yes.
15 on a plus 8, so it's
Oh,
23.
yeah, that'll hit.
Excellent.
I'm rooting for Shedinja to get the kill and just find the brain. Like,
Plus 4, so 18 damage.
Nice.
all right. Let's go, Shedinja. You just start cutting out more stuff. You're like, everything must go. Fire sale. Stuff's just falling out. Annihilate's hanging off the bottom, just helping you rip things out of there.
I like
We
to
love to see
imagine Brian's got the little drone camera too, so you
Yeah.
can like see it's like really gross, but it's
Little laser hat on there, just cutting through. That's awesome.
Literally BD1.
Yeah. Okay, our Blissey. Is anybody hurting?
yeah.
Charizard.
Yeah.
Gyarados.
Emily's team.
Gyarados
Okay.
and Charizard.
Who's hurt worse between
Charizard.
those two? Charizard. Okay. Blissey
Bring him
gonna
back.
heal you to 35 hit points.
35?
Not bad.
That's
to,
nice.
Charizard.
You'll survive half a hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
If that.
So another heal pulse from there, and then as a bonus action is gonna soft boiled and get 3 of those hit dice back. And she goes, I'm good. I'm ready to go, gang. And then it just kind of forms a wall with its body, and it's like nothing gets past us.
She sits in a big egg cup.
Well, it's Magneton's turn. Yeah, you're gonna get to do it again. Yeah. Our swarm is like just north of 100 or so.
9
Closing
electric,
Okay.
3 ice, so 12.
12.
And then there's 3 fire with the thing doubled to 6, being weak, 12.
Did you roll your additional dice for the fire damage part of that attack?
I am now.
Okay,
So
let's get it.
that's a 9. So that's 12. Double making it 24. Doubling again making it 48.
We cross a threshold. We've surpassed 2,000 damage dealt.
Oh my god.
As Magneton, you're launching everything you have. The Lurcher is going to make another bout of attacks.
Oh god.
Wait. Fire damage.
Yes.
Burn him.
Do 100.
Do I get double with the
On
burn?
the burn? No, the burn's
Okay.
just straight.
So 3 doubled to 6.
The Lurcher is going to... It's going to run full distance. It's going to take opportunity attacks from any amount of people that want them. It's going straight for the tower.
Okay.
Oh no.
So,
It just took like 1,000 points of damage in a round, which it's taken about 5 rounds to do the other 1,000. So it's going to full charge. Everybody on the way can hit it. Victor, any amount of your team that want to do it.
Okay, I mean that'd be both of them. So
Okay. Go for
I'll
it.
pass. You guys got it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We'll do a hurricane.
Okay.
So strength save, please.
With a +7, it's an 11.
Okay, that's a fail. Loser.
Get him.
Can we do 1,000 points of damage before it gets to the...
yes.
It's,
yes,
it's
we
less.
can.
It's less than 1,000, but we'll see.
We believe in
It is.
ourselves.
I am extreme gambling right now. Because I think 6 attacks against that structure might minimally like fracture it. We'll see. See if I can bloody the
20.
Phola Tower.
34.
34? 34 is 34. Okay. So that's airstrike. Throwing a hurricane in there.
And then
Zulu Sierra.
yeah, Zulu Sierra's gonna hit him with a. I'll try to throw a shockwave.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on.
17.
Hits.
Okay. Maximum damage 14.
Beautiful.
Keep in mind,
love it.
everything adds.
Yes.
Everything
Okay.
adds.
That's
Victor,
me.
your team's going crazy trying
Yeah.
to knock this thing down.
Last thing, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm hitting him with my wrench because I'm right there.
Bonk!
Gotta do it. He hits with a 24.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Victor just like kneecapped a giant.
Maximum damage. 8.
Go, Victor,
8
go.
wrench damage.
Go, Victor,
Get
go.
wrenched.
All right, Victor, for good measure, you just block this thing.
Just
right
in
the
case.
Achilles.
Just in case.
Let's go.
That's it.
Okay. Carrie, is Spritzy doing anything? You want to fire a pylon?
So, as Carrie, I'm going to pull the pylon.
Okay. Pull the pylon.
So 14, 26.
Yeah.
26. Okay. Hey, this is good.
And then Spritzy is doing a fairy wind.
Okay.
That's
is it natural
no.
one?
Yeah, that's a natural one.
All right, Spritzy. As it's running at you, you just go, I don't think I want to get its attention.
At one point, wouldn't it be at advantage because they're crossing multiple people's paths?
Because it's so big,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Come on.
It doesn't
I tried.
Let's try. Let's try.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Charizard.
Charizard,
Charizard.
Gyarados, and also Pikachu. If you want to take an attack while this thing's moving.
Do
And
it.
Starmie's in there too.
Charizard, we're gonna need another 20.
Yeah. Let's in for another
Come
one again.
on.
And double
Go
because it's super effective.
Charizard.
Come on, Charizard. You
30.
can do it.
30
You can
total.
kill it.
Then
30
so then we're
total,
gonna
so
double it to
60 and then
60.
120.
120 damage from Charizard.
Charizard.
There you go.
Charizard putting out another 100 damage as the Lurcher's like, this is why I'm running away. I will get to the tower.
We're gonna do the
And the
power whip again.
Power whip gets
Power whip
because that's
it
grass damage.
back
Whip.
to the 15th century.
Da-da-da-da-da.
17.
17.
Woo!
26.
Okay.
Nice.
Should we do grass knot again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, grass
Yeah.
knot. Yeah,
Gonna do
that's
him.
a good one.
17.
Nice.
Good
Excellent.
job.
5.
85.
Still a lot of damage.
So
Lot
much.
of damage.
plus 8.
Is he dead yet?
No.
Come
Let's
on.
start me next.
Stormy.
Try to do some psychic damage.
Yeah.
That can definitely be a
I'm gonna
thing.
do that.
Do it. Do it.
10.
Okay.
8.
Excellent.
18.
18.
Okay.
That'll hit.
27.
27.
Yes.
27. Nice.
27 more.
Psychic,
Psychic damage. Double.
Get-
Double.
54, baby.
54.
Get
We've
it.
done 400
Emily's gonna do
damage
more
since
than
it
the rest of
ran.
us combined.
That's 400 since it started running. Okay.
Annihilate.
All
Shedinja.
right.
Annihilate and
Do it
Shedinja.
up.
Do it
Shedinja,
up.
you're moving in there and you're still just cutting while he runs. You're like, I'm just gonna see what's important.
Should I do it? Final Gambit. Because he's charging.
Yeah.
Do it. That's
Do
your
it.
call, buddy. That's your
It's going
call.
to be a total 150 damage if it hits, plus a
Do it.
1d6.
double.
Do it.
Let's do
Double his hit
300.
points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Twice
Yeah.
your remaining hit points. All right. We're going for a Final Gambit. Final Gambit.
So it's a 15. It's a 15 plus your bulk up. So plus 2. So it's plus 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Plus 17?
Yeah.
It can't. It almost can't miss because
Okay.
you die to do it.
Oh, it kills you?
Yeah, but
It's
yeah,
final
0.
gambit. It does damage equal to twice his hit points.
Come on, buddy.
Comrade!
That is a 9.
So
Plus 15.
26.
So you hit.
24.
So that's
300.
300 damage
Plus a 1d6.
plus a d6.
It matters.
You got the rage fist
It
stack.
matters.
Just a 2.
Okay.
Plus an additional 2 from your bulk up.
304 damage.
304
Wow.
damage. Okay.
What a way to go out, though.
Just in case, I'm gonna have that one triggered last.
Okay.
Rosalie's team.
Shedinja.
Oh, I do have
And
Shedinja.
Shedinja. Yeah. Because I'm really curious if
Come on, gang.
there is a
Come on.
non-zero chance that you do this. I will tell you, Blue's entire team did 160 damage total. They don't have great single target. You're running away from me
Oh.
because
Right.
I mean, Turtonator
Sure,
can
sure.
only do shell trap
Right.
because it can't do flamethrower.
The Ninja drops the Exciser as well.
Go for it, buddy.
Oh, it's a 9.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just hanging on inside. You're like, you're not getting away from me. And you're like, I'm going for a ride. Okay,
Follows
that's right,
him.
Shedinja. Okay, come on, Rosalie.
Ampharos is going to Iron Deluge. Natural 20.
Oh!
So that's 5d10
Yeah.
doubled. 19
Double 38.
38.
38. Okay. Come on, buddy. Don't leave this thing with 1. Don't
Vile
do it.
Plume can't acid spray because it's single target.
Yes.
He is going through my grassy terrain. I just gotta, Giga Drain. That's all I can do.
I know opportunity attacks are a little rough sometimes.
19
Natural
on the
19.
die.
Huge.
Nice.
So with the grass is extra 2, so 4d6.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Come on, team.
Bring
Come
it
on.
home.
I believe in you.
6, 7,
Come on.
10.
10
do.
points of damage.
10. Okay.
And
There's
then
still another special boy.
Magneton is going to try attack.
He's a special boy. Come
Come
on.
on.
I am going to, let's see, it's 14. I'm going to re-roll the fire.
Okay. Cashing in that inspo from earlier.
Natural 20. Oh my god!
Okay. Okay.
I gotta. Oh, I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
Yeah. Come on.
D12. Let's do the fire. We'll knock the fire out real quick.
Okay.
Add an additional die though.
Yeah.
20. Doubled to 40. Doubled again to 80.
80.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then the ice,
Choice.
9. And then the electric is 5.
You've done it,
So
sir.
94.
Okay. So.
I could pull the pylon if needed.
So here's.
No.
Here's what happens because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna run it like this. As the Lunar Lurcher and the Elgium Swarm see the reactor in the distance and see that things aren't going well, they've got a bunch of threats near them that they could take down, or they could go for the objective. The Lurcher charges forwards. Pylons are pulled. Lightning bolts are just zapping into it. Parts are falling off. Poor little Shedinja's holding on for dear life. All of these blasts of various energy. You've got Urshifu trying his best to just hold it down. Venusaur is just keeping it in place. Charizard launching an inferno. Annihilate looks at you, Brian. I know what I have to do. Sees that thing It leaps into the air. Eldritch fists prepared to rend this tower to the ground. Annihilate springs into action, leaps forwards, and time kind of slows as it launches itself up. And then in a flash, it's on the other side of the beast. As it slams into the ground, kind of skimming off the side of the tower, tumbling into a nearby building. He falls to 0 hit points and stabilizes from Final Gambit. Knocks himself unconscious, dealing over 300 damage to the Lunar Lurcher that fails to keep its composure. As you see in front of Annihilate is a single core of what looks like a brain. And clung to the side of it is a Shedinja, who's just like, That was the Lunar Lurcher's turn.
Wow.
It was it dying. You have about 100 Elgium to mop up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Which is fine. You guys can
Just
do that in a couple
100.
seconds. So for the sake of brevity, those of you who are still standing, proceed to obliterate the remaining Elgium. They have a hit point. There are 154 remaining. It doesn't take you very long.
Charizard, we got this.
Yeah. There's another Inferno. A power whip launches through. A Zebstrika just vault charges, folding its legs in. As Blue very surreptitiously opens a book and pulls the lunar mass into it.
The brain or like the
entire just lurcher body.
Ugh,
the
gross.
brain not being there is just kind of turned into ash and scooped into the book. She puts the book in her bag, calls back her team, flicks the pager off at her hip. The page was from Rosalie, said, "Hey, I need some assistance." Blue looks at Rosalie, says, "I'm not always going to make it, you know. What's coming is going to be worse than this. I can't be everywhere all at once." And then Urshifu will walk over. She'll hop on his shoulders, and they're off like a shot. But Victor, Carrie, Emily, Bryant, Rosalie. What could have been thousands dead in Phola is instead only a few dozen. The damage is not unrepairable, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of engineers.
Yep.
But I know a couple people for the job.
Yeah. For sure.
Congratulations, everybody! You survived the Defense of Phola mission.
I just want to say that Victor's gonna get started immediately. Ain't no rest for the wicked. He's gonna pull out his extremely black coffee, get going on making these repairs. There's a bit of like just steel to the side, and he's gonna weld some of it together for a war medal for Annihilate for putting that
Egg.
Yeah.
putting the team before the self.
Yes. All right. As Annihilate, you are granted a medal. You're nearly dead. You're gonna sleep it off for a few days. You're like, oh man. But Phola still stands, and more importantly, the reactor still stands. And as such, this group has time to make sure that Phola is more prepared next time. Stronger pylons, more defenders, and a better way to deal with a few hundred creatures appearing from almost nowhere.
Yeah.
But
We
thank
get
you
to
for
work.
watching, everybody. So concludes the Defense of Phola. I'll see you for the siege. Rosalie and the Phola defenders managed to hold off the invading army with the help of the champion and their powerful allies. But what might happen to a city without Blue's help? If you enjoyed the Defense of Phola, please consider leaving a like on the video to show your support. If you'd like to stay up to date on the Lunar invasion, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to our Patreon. From there, you can join the discussions in our Discord server, or check out the post show Still Rolling, and get a recap of every session with myself and the crew. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about the Phola defense efforts, and share some love for our incredible guest stars. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next week as Milo rushes to recover his team as they hold out in a besieged Hillmouth.